he can maybe join through. If not,
Oh, there he
all
is.
right.
Wow.
That was a buzzer beater, straight up.
Pulling up. Well, I
Why
mean,
is D&D's early?
no, it isn't.
Wait, last night I asked Brandon when's D&D, and he says, "Oh, logs won't be here till 8." I was like, so we started at 8, and he went, "Yeah." I was like, so D&D is 3 hours, and he went, "Yeah."
That's what I wanted, but Cole specifically wanted. He didn't want to cut the session short. He wanted it to be at 7. He pulls up at 8, or he thinks we don't do it because it's a big session. He doesn't want to take away from me, which is what I was for. But I was like, I can't do it at 8. And then these guys, yeah, they're also like that. But it was
Funnel
either at
just stand
7 or at 9.
Just, never mind, we're recording.
Funnel will just stand outside, ever the perceptive one.
I'll tell you what happened to Fauna.
Fauna farted.
That's
Someone make fan art of that.
Don't do that.
Rough start.
I beg you, don't do that.
Rough start. Oh, I need to pull up the freaking files.
so. Where we last left off. First, how am I sounding? Am I quiet?
I think you're sounding good.
Perfect.
Before we go into this and then.
You sound good.
I have you at 120, but you're sounding good.
Where we last left off. Discordia. You made your way to Solheim. Shenanigans occurred. You made your way to the den of the Rusted Knives, the criminal organization that exists on this side of the north, in Solheim. You share your plans with the leader, Alandri, of how you plan to disrupt whatever it is that Esmeralda has going for it, destroying her manor, burning it to the ground, making a statement, putting a halt into her lich plans. You, with their help, got a carriage, made your way to the gate towards the Waverly Shire, the rich section of the city. Dalen, using his changeling ways to make himself look like Lady Esmeralda Altir, as Eskra and Arthur, knights the rest of you either within the carriage or means of invisibility. Slip your way with one slight issue that was quickly solved by Dalen casting Charm on Atlan, who is the name, which is the name of the guard that you guys. He needed some convincing to believe that you were actually the Duchess and her gardens and whatnot. You make your way inside the Waverly Shire, on your way to the Wyvern Manor, Wyvern Peak Manor. Atlan is instructed to open the gates as Esmeralda has returned to her manor. You all make your way in, and with a natural 20 lockpick, the doors to the Wyvern Peak Manor, frosted along the front, intricate runes and sigils carved into the front, is unlocked. It's the 7 of you, you 6 and Fawn as a black cat, along with Lucy and Fen and Elandry and Serena. So the 10 of you, the 11 of you, 2, 3, 4, plus 7, the 11 of you make your way, or are now right in front of the entrance the doors have opened. You are one step from inside of the manor. You step inside. The cold air slightly warms up a little bit. Can I get everyone to go into roll 20?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
I thought you were gonna say everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
You are
what?
beset upon by on all
Wait,
sides.
does roll 20 always mean combat, or is this just like, hey,
No.
maybe here's a map?
It's probably
No,
not
no,
gonna happen.
no.
I mean, Brandon did say he spent a while
Well, I
on the
guess how we
maps and
did
the
it
rules.
all for the longest time, yeah, it was just combat.
Huh.
I'm just excited to see what
This
I
is new.
have.
This is new, baby. I'm freaking hyped.
Whoa.
It'd help if I remembered my roll 20
Whoa.
login. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. I'm launching it now.
No problem.
Wait, I
It's
see
launching.
us.
I'm in.
Whoa!
Do I look like Esmeralda?
No.
It's just the for the last stretch of Act 1. It's the it's the waiting screen, and it will continue to change as
Nice.
we move forward. But I'm just waiting for everyone to get on before we get to the actual thing I'm here for.
There's the hands from Super Smash Bros. In
I'm
there.
in.
That's what I was thinking, man. It's Mr. Hand.
Oh, okay.
As you enter the manor, because Dalen, you had your eye go through the entire building, you are able to see all of, at least for right now, all of the bottom floor. As you walk in, it is instinctually beautiful. Silver and gray carvings along the entryway. A large maroon laid out carpet that leads up to these two red carpeted staircases that lead up to what you assume to be the upper floor. You peer to the left and you see what looks like small compartments. Not sort of like rooms, but more like divided beds. To the right through the door, you see what seems to be a darker floor of a dim purple. The room itself, this section right here, lit by a very intricate not candelabra, a chandelier that decorates the top of gold. The flames, not lit by typical means, but as you open the door, you see all the flames that were on the candles illuminate. Some of the candelabras in the back also illuminate to show these statues of knights standing on their pedestal, swords at the hand into the ground. For a moment, you ready yourself before you notice they are empty. Dalen, you know the layout of the entire location. The rest of you enter. Fauna, Black Cat, waits by the door. The man is yours. I will also mention, as you walk in, Alandri walks through and says, "Well, what a sanctuary, Beautiful. Imagine if I had one of these, out there. Wouldn't it be divine?"
I don't know if it'd be different.
Of course it would be different. Maybe less purple. No. I know what I'm looking for. I don't know. Whatever you're looking for, good luck. Serena. And she heads towards the right door.
So we're inside, right? We're outside of view, even from the gate.
You're outside. You close the door behind you.
Yeah, I'll close it.
Door is closed. As you close the door, you hear on the other side of the door. assuming the arcane lock locked from the other side.
Okay.
Are we supposed to see
Um,
something on the roll 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's black right now.
It's all black.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
all black.
I think it's Fog of War or
Yeah,
something,
it
right?
is, It is. I'm about to do it right now. I'm about to do it right now.
Is the whole gang together right now? Is everyone like in this one area?
Yes, I think so.
Taiga is still
Ooh.
invisible though.
Okay.
Tiger's still invisible.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, now that's a map.
Now that's a map.
Since Dalen sent his eye in and saw the entire thing, I won't reveal the upstairs till you go upstairs. But
Mhm.
the entire bottom floor is yours. You see it there. I don't have to defog for each room.
Mhm.
I'll for now I'm gonna stay as Esmeralda. But I'll turn to Arthur. Arthur, I'll look around first to make sure that there's like no servants in this main area before I start using my normal voice. Actually,
Make
I seeing anything?
Make a perception check. Fen will assist you.
Would I?
Or
Okay.
Lucy will assist you. I'll say that. So you have advantage.
Okay. Advantage.
The guys. She starts scanning around for traps and things.
14.
You listen through. You don't hear any other footsteps other than the slight, heeled, booted footsteps of Elandry, and you only hear one set of though her and Serena went to the right. You only hear one set of footsteps heading that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Other than that, nothing else. Eventually, those footsteps disappear.
I'll just turn to Arthur and I'll say, he's upstairs last I saw. If you go up these, and I'll point to the right staircase. If you go up those staircases, take a right, go back, take a left, and then straight, take another right. He'll be on your right. I can show you.
You talking about?
I
the
don't know
boy?
which. Yeah.
I don't know what I would say.
Oh,
Do we
if
want to
think
do
I
something
don't-
about this now, or do you want to wait till?
you need something to happen,
No.
just say.
How many,
Listen,
I don't
okay.
know how many times I gotta say no killing?
Okay,
No
listen.
killing children.
We're not gonna worry about him. I don't think it's wise to go on that floor yet. I'm gonna pull out a piece of paper. It's been folded in half. It's like yellow. Anyone who's seen it before, it's the Esmeralda file, and it's paper. And I'm gonna point out a certain paragraph, and it's a message from Esmeralda to Malachi. It says right here that she's acquired 2 artifacts that are gonna be paramount in her plans, and acquiring, and I'll just trace a line, unlocking untold power. Okay, we can't let that happen. So we need to get the Tome of Forbidden Knowledge and the Relic of Souls. I know we have no idea what that looks like, but keep an eye out.
I know you said you've already seen the inside. Do you know if there's a treasury or some of the sort?
It looked like there was a storeroom and a library. They're this way, and I point to the right. Do we want to go check it?
I think we should.
Did we find any other way to get down? I don't know. Go through a couple papers.
I didn't see anything.
Shows right here that there's some sort of ritual testing center or something. I think below here.
Well, I didn't see any obvious ways into a lower floor. I searched kind of quickly, and I just used visuals, so I couldn't detect any kind of magic. But now that we're here, and I'll kind of like take off the hood of my cloak, and my hat just kind of pops up. I can.
I'm gonna use detect magic.
Okay. In this center room, nothing seems to be magical, except for at the top and in the back. Like I said, the candelabras and the chandelier seems to have a faint hue of magic. You do notice at the back in between the two. There are 4 statues in this room because you guys are still in the center room, the entrance. There are 4 statues, and then there's this odd, like, no, detect magic doesn't like obviously doesn't like show shape or anything, but
Mhm.
there is this heavy amount of magic that sits at the back of this chamber in between the back 2 statues. It seems to be, as far as nature, it seems to be enchantment.
Dalen, do you see that at the end of the room?
I'll just turn around and look down there. Statues?
No, there's a heavy, thick amount of magic being used back there. Some type of enchantment.
I see. Maybe a trap. Maybe it's not an illusion. I want to go up to. You said it's like center, so if I'm ping on the map, like dead center here, right? I want to try going up to the statue on the right and kind of inspecting it. If it's in the center between the 2 statues, I wanted to see if maybe they have some kind of link to this.
Okay, so you're going to the statue on the right, and
Yeah,
in,
so
in
like
what way?
I was just gonna kind of go up to it and giving it a look over to see if there's any kind of like maybe obvious stuff that's sticking out on it, like maybe some kind of like enchantment or some kind of runes or anything that would dictate that there's a spell, or maybe something as a physical matter as well, like a switch.
Okay. Roll in Arcana or Investigation check, your choice.
Ooh, those are
Can I pitch in and help with this matter?
You can. So you either both can roll or one can roll with advantage.
I'll
I
give
should
you
probably roll.
advantage.
Okay, because I have +7 to either one of those.
Yeah, I have +6 to Arcana.
Let me try with Arcana. Yeah. Ooh, that is pretty good. Ooh, that is pretty good. 25.
25.
30.
Yeah. So you scan around the back of this statue, and there is a red cape that kind of, or I guess in this case, it actually be a yellow cape that drapes down the back, and you feel around behind it, and there's this. You find this small, like, this lever, almost like a small switch that sort of had these arcane runes placed around it, and it is currently flipped upward.
Okay. Can I tell what those runes would indicate? Like what it would be for?
With the 25, it seems to be like an activation room, like a power room, and right now they're lit. So you assume
Okay.
it means that whatever the switch is part of is activated.
Okay. I'll just kind of like after I find it, I'll just look at Esker and say, I found a switch back here. It's covered in runes. Looks like it's powering maybe what you're talking about, the enchantment. I'm gonna now look at everybody else. I'm gonna try switching it off. Also, Taiga, are you there?
I'll keep an eye on the back part of this room.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Flipping random switches.
Tiger's not saying anything, by the way.
Just kind of look around.
Be with everyone.
So Nico, I guess everybody heads to the right. Lucy heads up the stairs. What do you do, Tyga? You now have this room to yourself.
Okay. I'm going to kind of first just move over here just a little bit away from where they're at. I'm just gonna again just check around, making sure the coast is clear. Do I need to roll or anything?
No, I'd say with everybody's persuasion or perception checks and things recently, investigation, it seems clear. Everybody, even if they have moved their things, obviously. Well, I mean, Fauna. So, Fauna was a cat, and she kind of curled up and fell asleep at the door. But you were confident that she is asleep.
Okay. When she comes back, I heard everything. I know what you're doing. Okay. After making sure the coast is clear, I grab Herbert out of my coat pocket. Just kind of lay him on the ground.
Little guinea pig, you lay on the ground.
And then he goes, Herbert, listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help the others, but I need you to do something for me.
What's that?
I doubt it's gonna be here. But we need at least a location. I need you to go around this manor. Try to find any evidence of a guard barracks or anything where I can find more information about guards.
All right. I'll go check it out.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you soon.
He scurries off. He heads to the left. Everyone goes to the right. Herbert check here. Okay. Herbert goes off, and you join everyone else on the right, or Lucy, or what's up?
First, I want to go to the front entrance again.
Okay.
And see if I can hear if there's anybody at least outside.
Okay. Make I keep saying I want to say persuasion. Make a perception check.
Perception? Yeah. That is a 22.
It seems pretty quiet outside. At least at the immediate outside.
Okay.
We forgot about the guard. He came in with us.
Mm-hmm. He right now is standing at the door.
I was gonna say my perception check probably would have pointed that one out.
Right.
I probably wouldn't have been talking like normal.
He's standing at the door, or he's with us?
He's standing at the door right now, waiting for the instruction.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Could we have brought him with us?
Sure. And then we'll say Dalen said, Esmeralda. You still Esmeralda in this moment?
Yeah. I'm still
You beckon him all. Yes, ma'am.
I hope so.
Heads off.
Yeah, that'd be.
He's with you all. He's with you all as well.
He's still charmed. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
How long
We
does
have a little
time
bit
last
more.
for?
An hour.
Okay. Yeah. You're good. Yeah. So Tyga.
First, how many I guess minutes do I have left in my
Invisibility.
yeah, it's usually an hour, right? Actually, let me check that.
You have.
For
Yeah. Check it.
us. Yeah, up to 1 hour.
Up to 1 hour. You popped invisibility at the gate, so you probably have about how much you have left? You have about 35 minutes left.
I wonder if I should. Yeah, I'll just keep using it just in case something happens. But anyway, I'll go to the right first.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of open the door and guys, it's Tyga.
What?
Sorry, I was just making sure the coast was clear.
I still have detect magic on now that I'm in the room. What would I see with that?
You see Tyga. In this room right here, you see.
Can you see Tyga with detect magic?
Or he can see your.
The
It's
amulet.
a magical effect. Oh yeah. There's magical things on you as well. It's just a magical effect
Yeah.
of invisibility.
Okay, because I know there's scene visibility,
Yeah.
so I didn't know if that was.
She can just kind of see the magical things that are on your person. In this room, this is the lounge room.
Excuse me. Thank you.
In this room, nothing magical. Seems to be
Okay.
a lounge room, there's one table with chairs around. This is probably if not just a lounge room, possibly where when guests come in to talk to her about certain things, this is where she brings them. The fireplace is not lit. It is cold. Nothing magical in here. There are two like decorative coffins to your right that are sort of what's the word? Not ordained, adorned with several bits of like silvers and intricate gemstones and things, but not magical.
And that door in the back right, what would it look like?
That door is a wooden door. It's just closed. It's brown, has like some little like little window slots in it. Small little windows at the top.
Yep.
What do you do?
I'll walk towards the door and open it.
Okay. You walk towards the door and you open it and you see another staircase that circles up.
There's another staircase over here, guys.
Yeah, it should lead to the second floor as well.
We don't want to go up there. I think Lucy's up there. Tiger, are you still here?
Yes, I'm like right. It's like right next to it.
Right in his ear, somehow.
Can you go with Lucy, please? Just in case. I don't. He's got Esmeralda's room.
He just walks. You don't hear anything else.
Do you
You don't just hear a single footstep.
Hello?
upstairs?
He'll close the door. He'll
Okay.
close that door.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he'll go upstairs.
Okay. Wow.
Those will be right.
All right.
We can open
Oh wait, that's perfect. Because in a way, it seems like Tiger's angry, but I didn't think about that. I just thought it was cool.
There's your upstairs.
Okay.
You come out on that bottom right side of the upstairs room. Upstairs.
All right, we head through here.
We headed to the storeroom.
Your detect magic should be done by now, right?
Huh?
It's only 60 seconds.
Yeah. No, it's
Okay.
10 minutes.
Is it 10 minutes?
Yeah, I don't think detect magic
Yeah.
is 60 seconds. I think it's 10 minutes.
Cheese and crackers.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Concentration up to 10 minutes is mine.
What's going on?
You're underpowered.
It's a
bro.
warlock thing. It's a.
Is it?
That's what's
It's
built
a.
different. I don't know.
I mean,
What
mine's
was
an
that?
Eldritch Invocation, so,
Yeah, that's what it is. It's an invocation.
so maybe that
Oh,
helps.
no. Detect magic should be 10 minutes. My hat just has it weird.
Maybe.
Oh, 'cause it's an item.
Oh, maybe it's just a hat, man.
It got nerfed.
Yes, 10
Yeah.
minutes. No, it's 10 minutes. It probably whoever made it probably just forgot to add the 0 at the end.
Apparently,
Oh, did
apparently
they?
my
Oh,
I
detect
didn't make
magic
it. I
is,
didn't-
But you've been
it's
using
got
one
ED, bro.
magic this entire
My detect
time.
magic has ED. I don't know what to say, bro.
Can't stay up that long.
Okay.
I can't hold it up, man. I just can't keep it up.
Yeah.
I whisper in Daniel's ear. Do you want me to take this guard into the bathroom stall and kill him?
Do you want to kill him? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Can I
Yeah.
watch?
There's no other way. He's
Why
going
do
to
you
kill.
want
Yeah.
He's going to alert people as soon as the spell drops.
to do
Or
it quick?
maybe we could do it in the basement, more private. Won't
Just,
be found.
just do it quick.
Should I do it here?
Point to the bathrooms.
You follow me.
Follow
He
me.
looks at you. He goes and he.
I know.
Fennec follows.
Mm-hmm.
I also follow.
I'll open the door to the bathroom and say, "Go in. You need to
Forward
use
into
this
the
before we
bathroom.
continue on."
This, as Esmeralda says that, he walks into the bathroom.
I'll look at the other two. I'm gonna say, and then I'll walk in. And once they're both in, I'll close the door. And then, I will slice at his head with my sword. Is he low? Sorry, does he appear as low level as like Mr. Joffrey?
Around the same level.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him.
This poor guy is gonna get actually cut in twain.
And I'm gonna
Some
try to.
poor maid's gonna open this door.
I don't know if this is like an extra thing, but I'm trying to kill him before he can make a sound. Is that like an extra thing or no? I'm trying to really
roll to hit. Just roll to hit.
Roll high.
14 plus 9?
Advantage. He's surprised. Advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yes, advantage on that 23
Well,
already.
14 plus 9 is my best.
23.
So
23.
Roll. Roll. Damage.
Why'd you giggle?
I mean, I'm trying to think if it's even worse.
Because this guy has 5 hit points.
7 plus 6. So 13.
Oh.
If that's not enough
he-
and he doesn't die on impact, I will use a smite charge if I need to.
No, it's okay. That's fine.
Okay.
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 The sword, as he walks in, before he turns around, the sword meets his neck and his head detaches from his body. As Fen takes out some rope, and he's like, I guess that's a better approach. I guess he didn't make any noise.
Well, that was quick.
I'm gonna grab his cape and wipe my sword off on his cape.
Ugh, okay. So
I'm gonna reach around to his pockets. Do we have anything?
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
He had add he was at the front. Add 17 silver or 17 gold, sorry, to your inventory.
I'll take his helmet out to Dalen too, and I'll just put it in his bag of holding. Just
Fen takes the head and he sort of rests it in the bath in the toilet and closes the lid.
can we jam this door shut somehow or
We'll
something?
burn the place to the ground anyway. It doesn't even matter.
Well, I don't think we're doing that.
What
Because
the hell?
Adrian's in here. Adrian's in here. We don't want him to die.
Why don't we
if
just
burn
get
it
Adrian
down,
to safety and then burn it down?
How are we gonna do that?
Fine.
Burn it down as we take him outside?
I'll
Force him outside.
Yeah.
It's a good,
Did
it's a
anyone
good way
stop
for
to
him to
consider
turn
that
up.
the third floor may be made of stone, perhaps, and not burnable?
He's gonna
It'll
turn out.
Whatever.
He's gonna turn out just like Esmeralda.
Either
if we
way,
do, if
I'll
we drag
close-
him out of his burning
I'll close
house.
the door. I'll close the door. It's fine. I'll lock it. Yeah.
can I jam it somehow or something? Oh no,
And
he's
then he
locking
begins to figure. I mean, actually, I'll go for it.
it. Jimmy the lock.
He gets the he closes it and he
Break something off in the lock.
he
Pop the handle
he
off.
gets to work his way. We'll say yeah, he'll pop the handle off in the right way that it's impossible to open anymore, unless you sit down. And he's like, all right, job done. Let's get back to work. Huh? Something about a treasure room. He
We move forward.
joins
Yep.
everyone else.
Yeah,
Let's
down
go
this
then.
hallway. Speaking of, I'm looking
Nico,
down this
drag
hallway.
yourself to us.
So quick question. I do want to just, is my hat 10 or 1 minute?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Cool. Okay. So yeah. Now
Yes.
that, wait, how much longer would?
Yeah, how much longer would I have on mine?
He's here.
And he's fancy.
Did you say 5 minutes?
Yeah, let's just call it 5 minutes. Make it nice and easy.
Okay.
Bonner
I'll
wakes
just,
up.
okay.
As I'm walking through here, do I see anything?
Through this
Or
hallway,
detect anything?
no, nothing.
Okay.
What do we see at the end?
I will say throughout the entire thing, the chandeliers are always magical, and as you walk towards them, they always illuminate. And if you looked back while you passed further down, you see that they do. The light disappears and it comes back on. Motion sense. As you get to the end of the hallway, as you get to the back right chamber of the room, it is, to put it frankly, it is a collector's wet dream. It is loaded with all forms of animal skins, furs, what's the word? Taxidermy, wolves, bears, in some cases, young wormlings, baby dragons that are laid out on platforms. There are kills, hunts, heads mounted on the walls. You see a number of tables underneath these glass containment units with all amounts of gems of all colors of the rainbow that are laid out, intricate, large, small. Some look raw, still connected to rock. Some seem to be removed, refined, washed. It is beautiful. As far as magic, as your detect magic goes,
I was just about to ask. Perfect.
let's see. There seems to be a faint amount of magic that comes from the unlit the words are escaping me right now. The unlit it's not
Candelabra?
no, it's not a fireplace. The unlit fireplace against the right wall.
What type of magic?
Is it illusion?
It is not illusion.
Dang it.
It is
That would be nuts.
conjuration.
Conjuration.
Before we dig in here, guys, Dalen, do you know much of conjuration magic?
A bit. Where'd you see?
There's the fireplace on the right. Should
I'm
we
gonna
check
approach
out?
it real slow, like.
To the
To the right, the fireplace. Just trying to look over, see any wards, anything like that, or
Okay.
maybe the fireplace itself is conjured. I don't know.
So make an investigation or arcana check, your choice.
I'll give him advantage as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Arcana again. Here we go.
So while you're doing that, Fauna. For the sake of brevity.
I was caught up by Logan here.
Okay, well, I was gonna say for the sake of brevity, since you were asleep by the door, we could just say, you, we could just call it you jumped up, realized nothing was going on. Here's some slight footsteps in the far right, and you could skitter your way over in that direction. They left probably in game 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep look out. I'll pounce in.
Okay.
And I'll
As
go to
perfect.
footsteps.
Okay, as mentioned, you see the large trophy room of bear-skinned rugs, like puma skins, all types of animals mounted on the walls, taxidermied creatures, dragons, bears, elk, deer, caribou. What'd you roll, Dylan?
21.
21. This is Arcana or this is Investigation?
Arcana.
You get to the campfire, and whilst it is, I should actually mention this campfire is lit. It is a flame. The heat, you feel the heat as you start to identify closely. Checking around the arch of the campfire. Pardon me. There is no the top is unusually clean. Like inside, along the top where the flames reach up towards, is unusually clean, almost spotless. There's no what's the term? There's no soot. No black markings, nothing. But the flame still erupts, and the flame is also almost like the bottom is almost like a green that turns up to the normal red, yellow, orange flame.
Okay. But nothing about the conjuration magic on it that I can kind of picked up on, or
So conjuration magic is to make stuff appear.
mm-hmm.
With Arcana
okay.
instead of investigation, the bottom around the coals from reading your books, because Kaku gave you all the conjuration books. Kaku being conjuration wizard. The bottom seems to. It doesn't have conjuration. Like the conjuration doesn't come from the camp. The I keep wanting to say campfire, the fireplace. But it seems to. How to explain? It comes in at an angle. If that makes sense. The coals, the conjuration remnants, like the leftover arcane, especially with your detect magic still up. It doesn't look like it came from here, but it looks like something maybe nearby, something around brought this flame here. Something conjured the flame on this spot, but it wasn't directly from this fireplace.
So like the flame doesn't belong.
Like the flame didn't spawn up from these coals. It was rather something cast it, something like almost like a lever. Same way how you
just
saw
look at
it.
This fire itself is strange. It doesn't look like it's coming from the wood and coals. It looks like it's created by something else. And I'll kind of like look around the room. And if I had to guess, there'd be another one of those levers somewhere that's probably powering it.
I mean,
Well, let's.
But I
This
have a better
sounds-
idea this time.
what's that?
I have Mage Hand.
So would be better.
But first, and I'll kind of like turn
Let's do it
180.
this.
Well, never mind then.
Hmm?
Because yeah, you would have said that as Dalen was like starting to walk towards the jewels and the like, and he just would have stopped
Mhm.
and be like, "Good idea."
What'd you say, Arthur?
I said, what'd I say? Let's deal with this.
Let's deal with
and
this.
then I looked at all the loot.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were.
Okay.
Never mind.
I'm gonna walk over towards the jewels.
Okay. The jewels are underneath this clear, spotless, glass, like not cage. Man, all these words are eluding me tonight.
Display case.
It's not a case. It's just the top part, like a shell, of glass that sits over this. I guess you can say it's a display case. It sits over the glass, or sits over the gems. You look at them and they shine in the arcane light from the good lord, from the chandelier above.
Does it look like there's any way to open this sort of?
There doesn't seem to.
Thing.
Make an investigation check.
I will
Alright.
assist with this.
Okay.
Okay,
As I approach and I'm looking at these gems.
that is 13 or much better. 21.
21. There doesn't seem to be a way to open it. Like there's no like you can't like lift the glass up. I mean like by switch or anything. You can
Yeah.
like physically lift the glass off of the table, and then
I will do that.
okay, make
I'll
haste.
grab the other side
Okay.
to help out.
In this situation, both of you give me a strength check. Or athletics.
Great!
Athletics. We'll do athletics. If it matters.
Athletics.
And I'm looking at this one
That's a
with the
lot
crown.
better. Wait, no, it's
doesn't
not.
matter.
Athletics doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I have +0 for both.
I have a -1.
Oh,
So that's a
God.
10.
Wait, it's not a saving throw. Never mind. You're gonna shit.
5? 10?
10 and 5.
Oh my gosh.
You lift up the glass, and it's hard to sort of get your fingers underneath to get things. So you put your hands on the side and try and lift it up with your palms. And as you move it over, Eskra, your hand slips off the right side. Dalen, you're
Oh
not
my
strong enough to hold
God.
it yourself. It goes acid for tea kettle, and it hits the ground and shatters.
Just freeze.
The glass is off.
If they come this, if they come this way, do Esmeralda.
Taiga,
You were trying to do
Esmeralda.
your things.
let's go to Taiga. So
Do
Taiga,
we kill him?
as
Can't
you
wait
go-
for the tiger.
As you go upstairs, you.
Is this the right room, by the way, where I'm at?
Where are you?
I took like the red stairs. Or is this something? Is this
Yeah, he's right at the front of the red stairs on D20.
Let me.
Like right
Oh,
in
I
the
see. I
entrance.
see.
Oh no, that's not the second floor. That's the first
Yeah,
floor.
that's the first floor. You.
Okay.
The map on the right side is the second floor.
Gotcha.
And
I think
then,
you were
Mm.
here, unless you took those stairs, and then you'd be here.
Yeah, I think. I guess which staircase did you take? Did you take the one that Escrow was looking at, or the one that you saw when you first walked in?
Probably the first one I walked in because I left that room that
Mhm.
the others were at.
Okay.
Where is that, by the way?
So let me.
In the left side.
That would be. You see the that throne area on the right side. The right side is upstairs. Where
Yeah,
are
he's
you?
saying you'd be by that throne. If you're talking about where we were in the room with the green furniture on the right, with the two horse statues that
So
are gold.
You are right there on the right side.
Okay.
As you walk up, you see the two thrones. And you remember Dalen mentioned that Esmeralda's room was in the back left. Adrian's being in the back right.
Okay. Do I see Lucy? Any signs of her?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I got 22 again.
22. In this area, no. The door on the left is opened, opposed to the right one, which is closed. Assuming she went through that way and probably already started making her way.
Beginner's mistake.
Okay, his mistake.
I'm gonna follow that trail and close the doors.
Okay. So you go out the left side, and you see, you do see 22. Yeah, you do see Lucy. Around there are 3 of these like couches that are laid out, and you see her about right there. You walk up and you see her sort of tiptoeing her way around. You see the large organ to the right, as she you're still invisible, correct?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still invisible.
So yeah, she and you close the door behind you. She, as the door closes, she sort of looks behind.
Lucy, you should have closed the doors.
I was kind of in a rush. Where are you?
We're next to you, I think. Or maybe I'm over here.
All right, well, we're
It's like Batman.
We're out in the open. Adrian's room's over that way. Let's try and get to Esmeralda's without waking him up. Let's go.
I'll follow your lead.
She heads up and let's see. She heads up through this room to the next room with the couches and heads to the left, and you see this beautifully large purple and gold door that she walks up to. You see it's adorned in all types of gold, and like carvings into the wood itself. She goes up to it and she goes, "Are you picking this or me?"
How confident are you?
Pretty confident. I can help you can help me.
Sure.
Am I helping you? Where are you? Are you helping you? Or am I? I'm just gonna pick the door. Just help me. So go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check. She will also roll a sleight of hand check.
What the heck is okay? It's a 22, but it's like I rolled a different thing, but because my sleight of hand is so crazy, it became a 22.
Okay. She also rolled really well. So with very quickly, you guys, you take your thieves' tools out and you're both working around this lock, and you get the door open. Get the door open.
So nerve wracking, bro.
As it should be.
I'm invisible.
I'm trying to. Which one's the. Oh. So in this room, it is large, but there's a lack of things filling the space in here. You see one large king-sized bed, 2 pillows lie on it. It seems well done. You see in the right corner of the room as you first walk in, there's this very intricate white wedding dress that is ordained by adorned by this mannequin. There is a red couch that's laid against the wall. There is a wardrobe that is currently closed, but you can tell by the size it probably has numbers and numbers of dresses and garments that she would wear, or her servants would dress her in. She has some drawers to the left and to the right of her desk, or her bed. That's what you see immediately. You do see in the back right there is another room, no door, but another room that has some other chests and things inside. What do you do?
What does Lucy do first?
Lucy goes to the wardrobe first.
Okay. I'll head to that room with the chest over there.
Okay. You head on in, and there is a table with a mirror on where she would get dressed. She has a number of makeups and the sort that are sitting on the table. It's for the way that she displays the rest of the rooms and furniture in her house. It is pretty untidy in this little room here. Her makeup's lined the desk. Her mirror is, for the most part, dusted, but it's not as clean and polished as the things you've seen elsewhere. A number of chests surround, as well as this broken staff that sits placed on the table in the back as well, fully leveled in dust, seemingly untouched. Broken in the middle. Do you search the chests?
Yeah, I'll search the chest, but before that, what can Taiga assume about Esmeralda's, I guess, like, character or personality from just this room alone? Because it looks different from everything else.
From what you know through Arthur, through the files, through her house, through her city, she likes to she adores presence. She loves to make it very well known that she is intact, that she is in one piece, that she is room that's supposed to be just for her or for Adrian or something. And this seems to be her savings, some might say.
Savings. Okay.
Searching other chests, you find similar things. You do find in one of the chests it's empty, but laid atop is this small pink-like gemstone that was maybe placed just as a holding spot. But it give me an Arcana check.
Check. Okay. 18.
18. It's hard to identify exactly what form of magic this is or how it is magical, but it does, in the same way that you were able to identify the blade of the chameleon, it has a magical hue to it. Even with a high roll, it's hard to tell. Oh my goodness, it's hard to tell exactly what it is, but you know that there are some people within your group that have the means of identifying magical items.
So it was a gemstone?
Yes.
Okay.
Pinkish gemstone. Lucy comes in and says, Arthur, what did you ask Lucy to go look for?
I filled them all in on the artifacts, seeing if there's any artifacts there, and then I also was like, just take whatever you want, because, you know.
So then that checks out. Taiga, you are approached by Lucy. She says, you may want to come check these out.
Oh, okay. As he walks, he takes the gemstone.
Okay. She takes you to the bedside cabinet, or a drawer near her bed, and takes out this folder with this. It's an odd sketch. It looks like a number of spheres and gears. It's hard for you to identify yourself, but it has labeled on it the Exum Siphon. It looks here, actually, you know what I can do? Let me do this.
Okay.
It's labeled the Exum Siphon, EXUM. And then there is just go ahead.
Does that ring a bell for Taiga?
You've never heard anything like that before. Even the image itself it's hard to comprehend. There are a lot of like arcane like formulas that are written alongside, and even looks to an extent unfinished. And attached to it is a series of letters. The letter attached to it directly, a small piece that's sort of attached to the bottom right, is a excerpt of Esmeralda pretty much saying that this sketch is something that seems impossible, something that seems unnatural. It's not possible in this lifetime. Maybe in another 500 years, it'll be possible. Along with it, actually, you scan through. There's a lot of drawings of this device that you see a number of them drawn different ways, but all of them seem unfinished. And Lucy says, and then there was also this, and you see a sealed envelope, unopened. She hands it to you.
Excellent.
You can choose to open it, you can keep it, you can put it back, up to you.
Open it.
There is a seal on the front, a red pressed seal. On the seal seems to be the image of a 4-pronged star that you pop open. You look at it, and as you take the paper out, you see a 5-lettered word that is written across the front that reads CALUS. And as you open it, it is a return letter that says, nothing is impossible. Nothing in this world is rendered useless to time. 500 years will not do it. We will need it immediately. If you are an inadequate master of the arcane yourself, then we will take our needs elsewhere. There are many others around that can do this better and do this now.
That was it.
That was it. Signature at the bottom. And once again, that's the same symbol of a 4-pronged star.
Pronged star.
This time with a hand symbol that is placed over it in black ink.
He will keep the that letter, and he goes, I think Arthur's going to need to see this. And then he also takes the gemstone. What do you think of this?
It's beautiful. I haven't seen anything like this. And it's it's pretty large. It's about the size of like your palm.
Oh, dang.
I could not tell you how much what this is. Is it magic?
Yes, there's something with it, but I can't really put a dot on it. Maybe Dalen would know.
She hands it back. The big-hatted wizard, right?
Yes.
Okay. You hear faintly the shatter of glass. Lucy. Uh-oh. That was from downstairs.
You gotta be cautious. No, I really hope that's them, but no, we need to check that out.
You hear a door open across the hall from you. Uh-oh.
Keep silence.
She walks towards the door. You hear, hello? Mom? Something cut through the air. At the door. Mom, are you there? You back? What do you do?
Okay. Is Lucy like right at the door with the sword?
You guys are like placed in the middle of the room right now.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't go towards. She just holds the blade out and like looks at you. Or well, are you still invisible?
Yeah, I'm so visible.
I'd say at this point you probably have like 5 minutes left on it, but you still got 5 minutes.
Holy.
She like, looks around. You can't see you. So if you got an idea, I'll do it quick. She sort of acts towards the door, slowly.
Was the wardrobe open? Is it still
The
open?
wardrobe is still open.
Can Lucy fit in there?
She could.
I whisper for her to do so.
Shoots the blade and gets into the, like as mentioned, large wardrobe behind all the clothes. What do you
And
do?
then I'll just kind of clean up / make sure it's like we were never there, or at least we'll try to. I mean, I have some stuff already.
For the most part,
And then I'll hide
yeah.
where the chests are.
The door was still left unlocked when you open it. You see a You walk in.
Oh, don't do that.
Cocked.
Can I do something right now?
What do you want to do?
Well, actually, wait. Let me make sure. The distance. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to. Well, would he? I'm trying to see if he would see it. Anyway, what I'm trying to do is kind of similar to what happened with that one pet shop owner, where I'm going to throw Card of the Illusionist to make like a sound from the other way, so he would turn that direction.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay. I will like kind of where the door is, or if it can go even further.
Okay.
Something that would be like, what was that?
Okay. So you do so. You hear another crash and boom. He turns around. Gordon, go check it out. The pseudo dragon sits in his shoulder. He was flying out the door. And he leaves this room. Downstairs, boys.
Oh,
And girl.
you're on your own, boys.
All right.
I was gonna do something, but we're pretty.
I was saying while they were opening their loot thing, I wanted to lift the glass, or at least look at this thing with the crowns in it.
Okay. It's as well encased in glass, and as well encased in glass, it is a number of well crafted and made like tiaras, and then at the center is this beautiful golden crown. There are a number of like golden chalices and like there's a solid gold arrow that's been placed on the table. A lot of gold artifacts surrounding this sort of crown. Probably a either a table of relics or a table of very pristine artifacts and items.
Okay, I want to take them all.
Okay. Take the glass off. So make an athletics check.
Yeah. Okay, if I fail this, I'm not a freaking.
While he's doing
class.
that, I'll have Esther kind of help me
Athletics.
scoop the gems
Yeah.
that are there into the back
Okay.
pocket.
About
Dirty.
you can add about 25 to 30 gems to your bag. 30
And then also,
Dirty 20.
Okay. Successfully lifted off and resting to the floor.
If I look at these crowns, Ranthrin or none of them ever wore any of these, right?
It doesn't look so.
Okay. I just want to take them.
Some of them do look like they were at the base, just maybe worn a few times, but none of them are identifiable that ran through more.
Okay.
I meant to ask, what is this thing in the middle here?
That is a stone pedestal, and there is this maroon scaled egg that sits in the center in this sort of dome or upside down dome, a little bowl that sits.
I'm gonna go grab the egg.
Take it and put it in the bag.
Yeah, I'll put it in Dalen's bag.
Sure, I'm just not opening that boy up.
It's pretty big. It's about 12 inches wide. About.
Dang. How heavy was that?
It was probably about maybe as heavy like a bag of rice,
I guess about like 10 to 15 pounds.
give or take. Yeah. To the bag.
Also, Dalen, can you help me get the glass off of this table? The one next to us.
How about Arthur?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go.
That might be smart.
I'm gonna go do this. I think if Yeah, never mind. I'll just do this.
What is on this table exactly?
If you look at this table, this is, if you're uncertain before about the other table, Arthur, this table is most certainly a relic table. It has a lot of like rusted items, a lot of like items that are still like have algae that sit on them, uncleaned, untouched, pristine, in the way of wherever they were found, however they were discovered. It is very important that they are not messed up further, as they could be either broken or lose their level of wealth earning.
If we
These
put them
look
into a bag of holding, does that
expensive.
go in there like in a void, or they
They
can't
go-
like clink around with
Yeah,
each other, right?
They go into a pocket dimension in astral space, and they just sort of float around. So it's nearly impossible to unlikely that they would break and clink into each other.
Yeah, I got a 23 by the way.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to grab these items
Okay.
and place them into Dalen's bag as carefully as possible.
Raiding this house clean, baby.
Yeah. We don't know what we're looking for, so we take everything.
Yep. We'll get
It's
to
the
that part.
Skyrim way.
When you're done, you sit down. You can identify all the stuff you found.
Mhm, yeah.
And then
What
we
about-
immediately figure out we didn't grab what we needed.
yeah, exactly.
What is this
I'm gonna-
last table?
That's it.
Head over to
The
it.
one with the necklaces and rings.
Yeah.
You guessed
Yeah.
it. It's a table.
I'll-
Yes, it looks like a table of stolen, bought, auctioned jewels and jewelry, rings, necklaces, chains.
None of which are magic.
You have your detect magic up?
Need it to cast it again.
I'll use it again.
Wait.
None of which are magic.
I'll use it. Because
I
I can
don't-
use it 3 times without using a spell slot.
I don't use a spell slot,
Yeah,
period.
it's at will. For...
Never mind. Cool. You're so cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
what the heck?
How does everyone...
It's an Eldritch Invocation, of course. Of course I don't need a
Like-
spell slot for that.
Tyga takes my investigation, you take my detect magic. That's alright. It's alright. It's fine.
I got a 13 to lift this one.
Come on, leader, you're good.
With the knowledge of it's super easy, you try to lift it up, and you almost use too much weight on this one, and it goes.
Again?
We need to go.
Okay,
Get
I'm gonna
this up, we need
hand
to go.
Arthur my bag, and I'm gonna go into the library and activate detect magic as well. And start searching around there.
Yeah, I'm gonna shovel all this jewelry into the bag and take one ring and put it on.
You guys, as you're shoveling all this stuff into a bag, you hear, as you see sitting on one of the far tables, this small pseudo dragon that is sort of looking at you guys, staring.
I'm gonna go. Hello. Now, I kind of want to. I want to try to pacify it. Is that a thing I could try to do?
What do you do?
Hello. It's okay. And I want to like put my hands up like I'm a non-threat if it's an animal. I don't know how wise this thing is, so I'm just
make an
treating it like a.
animal handling check with disadvantage.
Naturally, right? Yeah, I got a 1 and a 4.
And it goes flying off.
Okay. I didn't have time to do anything for Flew out of the room because it's quick, right?
Natural one. No, you tried to
Or-
take it and it immediately left.
Were those steps coming from the stairs most likely?
Oh my gosh.
Steps
We
coming
need to
down
go.
the stairs.
We need to go. We need to go. We need to go. I'm gonna shovel the crap in there. I'm gonna run into the library.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Okay. You guys go.
And I'm gonna close the door and lock it if possible.
Yeah, this one to the library.
You go you run to the library. You see Alandri and Serena checking through papers and books as you guys come bolting in. I assume all of you, or do any of you have any other plans to stay outside? Try anything else?
Nicopana.
I'm not there.
Would
Where are
Fawn
you?
have woken
You're-
up at this point?
I'm still just walking around as a cat, slowly getting to wherever they are.
Oh, okay. So Fauna, where are you then?
Nico, what's going on with you?
I'd say I am where I am on the map.
Okay. Good to know. And Nico, what are you doing?
I would follow.
Okay. So you all go running into the library. Before you get to, well, actually we'll do this first. You get into the library. Elantry is looking through books, and she quickly turns around. What did you do? What was all that noise in the running?
The boy's coming. So shh. We gotta lock the door. No, you're not doing that. No.
I'm not getting
Do
this
not kill the boy.
I'm not getting
Do
this
not kill the boy.
Oh, what?
Just lock the door.
Oh, what?
Just lock the door. Just lock the door.
You think it's not going to be suspicious?
It's gonna be suspicious, but we'll be in and out. We have to be quick.
You know what? Sina, lock the door, please. She goes to the door and closes it, locks it. He comes in, I kill him. No problem then. Fine, we'll wait.
I want to stand by the door.
Okay. Serena stands next to you. Summons her blade. Fauna. As you are trotting through the, you hear all these broken glass breaking. You see the dragon go flying past, and then it like almost immediately comes flying back, and then you hear footsteps coming down the stairs. What did you do, if anything?
I guess if I see the dragon, I don't know. I like scurry to under something that I can
Okay.
get to. Anything.
You're in this open hallway where there really
Yeah.
is nothing.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna run on the floor.
Okay. The best case, you could probably try and run up to that bone dragon head and get inside of it because it's hollow.
Sure, I'll
Make
do that.
Make a stealth check.
All right. As a cat,
As a cat.
is that dexterity?
Yeah.
2.
Adrian comes right down, turns around the corner, and says, "Hey!" As you the black cat, jumps up. He goes, I didn't leave a window." He goes, walking up to the head. "What did you? Oh no!" He looks past.
I'm just gonna be frozen.
He goes running past. He's all the broken glass. "What did you do?" He runs back over to the skeleton head. "How the hell did you?" And he reaches his hand out to try and grab you by the scruff of your neck. Do you try and like fight back? Do you fight yourself?
I do little scratch.
Okay.
Like I'll do like a little scratch, but not like a.
Okay.
I won't try to do damage.
Are you
with
trying
it.
to make him let go of you?
No, but just to make it seem
Like
like
you're a cat?
like
Okay.
not like I'm just like letting it happen.
Okay.
Playing into it.
And I like.
Make a performance check with
I
advantage.
mean, but I think like it's pretty real though too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do with advantage. Low DC. So I roll a 1.
Cats don't act like that. Who are you?
Performance.
It's just a weird cat at that point.
Oh, of a cat? What is that? Charisma?
Yeah.
It's charisma. 11.
Would it be the cat's performance? Would it be your performance?
Oh.
What would that be with your performance?
It would be 14.
Okay. Yeah. I think because the cat. It's not like the cat's. I'm just gonna say yeah.
It's my brain.
Cat's
Yeah,
pretending to be a cat. That's
So
not...
he grabs you by your scruff, and he goes come on. Okay. And he goes towards the.
Feeds you the dragon.
How'd you get in here? Come on, Come on, let's get you some meat. And he walks you up the stairs.
Frick, dude.
Father, what are you doing?
He walks you up the stairs back to actually what he does if you go to the top floor, he takes you up the stairs. He takes you to there's this room. He opens the door and it's like this terrarium, like a sanctuary with this large tree that sits inside. There's a lot of grass around. He says, "Here, you two play nice, okay?" He rests you down in there and he says, "All right, I'm going back to bed. It's too early for this. And he throws Gordon, and Gordon flies up and lands into a tree. Says, I'll bring you something to eat later, okay? Well, let me think here. He wouldn't close the door. He wouldn't close the door on his dragon. So he closes it enough that it can be pushed open if Gordon needs to fly out, but he closes it. There's no like pet door. And he says,
I'm just gonna stare at the dragon, I guess, for a little while until
dragon-
until my heart rate goes down.
Does Taiga hear all of that?
Taiga, I'm loving this series of events. Taiga, you hear a cat meowing loudly as you hear the boy's footsteps walk back up the stairs. A door opens, a door slightly closes, and then another door opens and shuts. Locks. Is the coast clear? Says Lucy to you. I love it. I love every second of this.
Well, actually, wait. Taiga's at the. He was hiding at the chest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get that platinum first before anything bad happens.
Yes.
Holy.
While that's
And
happening,
then, actually, also a quick glance on the staff. Is there anything like crazy with it, or just really old and dusty?
It's really old and dusty. It has a it has a slight glow to it a little bit to the end. It might not have the same magic capability that it did once, but it can be repaired possibly.
Can it fit in the quiver?
It can fit in the quiver.
Heck yeah, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
You fit it.
Huge.
Not because I had a sense that somebody wanted that, but you know, I
Yes.
just took it.
Also,
This is insane.
you can add.
Take it.
Freaking one ring, it's the one staff.
It's the one
You can
staff.
feel Dalen's force of will from directly below you. Pick me up.
By the way, if Cole wasn't AFK, we would have just been absolutely cooked. Just saying.
Real, actually.
Absolutely
Actually,
cooked.
actually,
Absolutely cooked.
Little failed, and it actually was better for him.
Average
you,
cat
you
antics.
collect all of that.
Yeah. And after that, I'm going to the door and just to like hear,
Yeah.
make sure the coast is clear.
No more sound. Just like
Okay.
this. You check it, still invisible for the last like second of your invisibility. You open it. Seems clear. You see there's a slight crack in the door with him, and you do hear bits of a small dragon growl and a cat meowing. Before you feel your invisibility about to drop, hit the corner, and your invisibility does drop. She says, "Okay, we're good to go."
Coast is clear. Where are you gonna go?
I was only told to check the room. She said Arthur said to check for if there's an entrance. I guess we can search rooms.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. I think I heard a cat.
Okay, I'll check this center area. Okay. Stealth check. Make a stealth check for me as well, Taiga. Obviously with advantage because it's communicating.
With advantage. Oh my gosh, that was so clutch with advantage. I rolled a 1 on one of them. Okay. The 22. 22 is my saving grace, guys.
22.
What the frick is going on?
Lose sight of each other as you both go full stealth. She goes around and searches. You walk to the. You said you walked where the meowing's from.
Walk
Yeah.
to.
Walk to.
I'm not gonna go in though yet.
Okay.
I just wanna.
You get to it and you hear. Are you still meowing at this point, Fawn, or have you sort of just tried to calm down?
I'm just staring at this dragon. If it keeps staring at me, unless it goes about its own business. But if it's watching me,
It's
watching
it's watching you. It watches you for quite a while before.
over to see if I can determine kind of like the nature of the magic. It's magical, but there's no like spell or anything on it. So detect magic just says magic, doesn't say like class.
Yeah,
Because
it
there
doesn't
isn't
say
really.
like wizard spell, but you can tell the
Yeah.
school of magic. School of magic here is abjuration.
Abjuration.
Or
Hmm.
wait, let me check. Maybe it's better. Yeah, I'll say it's a combination of conjuration and abjuration.
Okay. So like a summoning and abjuration's usually like protection spells. I want to study the book itself a little bit more to see if there's anything that when I'm skimming through very quickly that's sticking out to me in the book besides it being blank. Is there anything inscribed maybe on the cover, the back, spine?
There is no text on this book, though it looks like it is some form of either journal or like a textbook. But all the text
I'm gonna
in
keep.
is wiped.
I'm gonna keep this one with me.
Okay.
And you said there are other books as well that are magic.
Yeah, there are about, if you scroll through the entire library, there's probably about 5 others, or 4 others like this. 5 in total.
I want to go grab them, scan them real quick to make sure they're all still blank.
All the same.
Okay.
They do
And
seem
then
kinda
just
similar,
like,
though, cover-wise.
okay, it covers just
It's
kind of
a-
like
it's a
decorated,
combination
no
of,
words.
like light and brown, light and dark leathers.
Okay.
Beaten up,
I'll
some of them are.
collect all those books for now.
Okay. Askarov,
Look. Yes.
you see those. Dalen goes towards them. What you see is this, to your immediate right, is this table that looks somewhat like kind of like a sundial
Okay.
that has magical essence to it. It has almost looks like yellow or orange discs that sit around, and then these levels of hooked like metal arms that sort of overlap over each other. It's like an amalgamation. It looks like you've seen once or twice before, like a sundial, but it's almost like it's supposed to it goes past just tracking the cycle of like the sun and moon. It goes further than that. There is make a investigation check or perception, your choice.
Serious. Investigation it is. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Along one of the discs, it looks like it is like unbalanced, and you go to try and touch it, and you see it sort of starts to go down, and you press it down, and it pops up, and there is a folder that sits within.
I will open this folder. What are the contents?
It's about, inside this folder are a number of like research ripped out papers, all regarding moon cycles, astral bodies, comets, things that have to do outside of the Asha. And there is an excerpt, only thing with words on this in this file, that states, the surpassing of our atmosphere is a magic that goes even beyond my fathom. I have been studying the alignment of stars and the moon and its association with the arcane. My studies for today, I found a story of ancient times, of a day where the color of the moon turns crimson red. There have been events that have lined up along with this date in the 11th month in 253 PDW. Is it possible that under this moon, magic can have different special effects at its height? That's sort of all it says at the back of this folder.
I close this folder and place it in my bag,
Okay.
keeping in mind what was just said or read.
I will also, just in case, Um.
Wait, is it all 5 of these things?
The rest
in
I'll
this?
send. That's just the excerpt. I'll send you the rest after.
Okay. Yeah, because there's 5 different pages in here.
All right. Yep.
After waiting to make sure it was quiet and Adrian was not going to come in, I would go to this back room here, see what's going on. Check this little shelf on the way, probably. Maybe the desk.
Okay. Back here is an entire. It's like it's a research station. There are crumbled up papers. Well, I guess on the top there are a number of bottles, some empty, some with various amounts of liquid within. There's a overhead light, a number of low burnt candles, and papers out. You check one of the drawers and then you see a lot of crumpled up papers. Seemingly a unfinished letter is written and sitting on the table. Along the lines of, I've done the best that I can. I've done the work. I've done the work that I can to try and figure out the comprehension of this device. But she kind of stops. A pen that still sits, or not a pen, a quill that still sits in ink. Like this was the last thing that was being written before she had to up and leave.
I'll just fold it up, put it in my bag.
There is, make an investigation check for me.
Okay. Okay, it's a bonus. 12.
Say again?
12.
Okay. Searching through drawers, you find some other papers of some other drawings of a lot of like circular devices. Scanning through, nothing of like specifics containing to your what you're looking for, which are the 2 devices. 2 artifacts. There is a paper that has a drawing of a different device, sort of similar to the first one, or the crumpled up ones that are like fails. But this one seems like it was done a while ago. It's at the bottom of the drawer, and it is a sphere with a lot of these like metal rings. The sphere is probably, it's hard to tell, but by contrasting to how it is drawn on like a pedestal, it seems to be maybe head-sized, not shape-sized, and it has a lot of these like metal rings that sort of are drawn around it. No name to it, but it does have a lot of arcane sigils all around the paper, almost in a like manic sort of way.
Dalen, can you tell me what this means?
Kind of look up from the book. I'm guessing the last one that I pulled, put it in my bag and head over and take it from him, looking over the picture and the sigils specifically. You said they were like manically drawn, trying to make heads or tails of what exactly is going on.
Yes, some of them make an Arcana check for me. Let's you'll get base information. Let's see how far you can go.
14.
14. There are some that make sense to you together, as far as like formulas that have to correlate to an arcane outcome, like a spell, like it's the formula for a spell, but they are written like top to bottom, almost that there's not enough paper left other than the sphere itself. Some of the formulas to you actually seem fully wrong. They seem incoherent. They seem like they shouldn't make sense, that they don't make sense. And then where you finally see it doesn't make any sense, a new one is started. Like this was a paper of trial and error, and there are a lot of like smudged ink of things that have gone wrong, but there is at the bottom, there are a few formulas from the ones you can identify that seem to be some form of transmutation magic, a form of movement of the incorporeal.
Kind of look it over. It's mostly nonsense. Doesn't seem like it's even a proper spell, but here at the bottom. And I'll kind of look. How far are we away from everybody else?
Serena, he's still sitting at the door. Elandri sort of is standing in the middle of the room looking at the door. I think he's watching over.
So we're a decent chunk away.
Yeah. As far as
Alright, so-
Nico and Eskra, I think Eskra is still by the sundial, and Nico, I don't know, where is Nico in this room? What's he doing in here?
Just walking around looking at the books, files.
Okay. So you two are somewhat away.
Okay. So I'll just kind of like lower my voice and get a little closer. This bottom here mentions transmutation. Moving the incorporeal. Does it look familiar at all to the arcane sigils that we saw on the blackboard for Veldrin?
Good question.
There are some formulas that are identical, maybe one or two, but together it doesn't make as much sense as that one. It does seem to have something similar, like it is taking one thing, but there is no other formula that says where it goes. It's more just the formula's just like removing, extracting.
It looks somewhat like the one that we saw for moving Veldrin, but there's a missing portion where whatever they're taking is supposed to end up. It's missing, at least from this. And I'm not sure what the circle in the center is.
Is this a formula for extracting her soul, or?
Maybe. It doesn't say where it's supposed to end up. That's the problem. And,
Or
like I said, most of it's
removing-
nonsense.
Or removing Renthrin's soul from the afterlife?
Incorporeal movement. Could be. But again, it's missing what I would consider to be vital pieces, unless... I'll kind of like look. Is where you pulled it out, like that drawer where there's all that crumpled paper, is that still like open? I'll just kind of like look in there real quick, and everything besides this paper is really just like crumpled up like it's nothing, right? Like it's trash.
Yeah, and they're just
Something-
staring at them. Yeah, they look like they're just trash.
Yeah.
If I
I'll
undo
just say-
one, is it like the same type of thing, or do the sigils all look
You
the same?
If you undo some of them look like an incomplete drawing of that first device. Some of them look like a complete device, but there are a lot of the formulas that just lead nowhere, and then it gets crumpled up and thrown away. A lot like that.
Well-
Incomplete work.
If I had to make a guess, based off of at least this formula, either one, the other part of it is missing, or two, maybe this device has something to do with the destination. Maybe the device is the destination. We're looking for somebody dealing with the Lich, after all. I don't know what a soul container looks like. Maybe this is it?
Phylactery?
Is that what that is? Right?
Well, I'm glad she's nowhere close.
I'm gonna look. We're not in the back like tower area, right? The circular area where the desk before it.
Not yet. That's where I'm headed after.
Oh, I actually
I'll
I
just
didn't
kinda like-
think you were in there.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Oh
well,
yeah,
that's
if
fine,
that's
'cause
where
I-
that all was. I was working from here to here and then in there. So
Yeah. So if that's the case, is detect magic picking up on anything else while I'm looking around here now in this area?
I know why you're saying that because there's a staff on the desk and it's a D20.
Shoot. In this direct area, there are like small vials of potions that are magical. The staff on the opposite side is it's a wizard staff, but the gemstone that is stuffed into the top has been cracked, and it's like a spider-like crack that cracks out, and it is like dark. You can take it though.
It's like inert. There's no magic in it anymore.
You don't sense any magic from it.
So I'm just looking at everything else and just I don't see anything else besides, and I'll point towards the potions. Some of these potions are magical, but
Right, take about 4
Yeah, take them.
potions. 4
Screw it.
potions, put them in the bag.
Mm.
man.
So if you were, I had your investigation for this table. So if you want to go back to the other table and roll an investigation, you could.
Yeah, sure.
I'll come with as
Also,
well.
Okay.
I was gonna go to this other little table that was over here. Anything going on with that? Any magic first?
Similar magic to the
Oh shoot! Sorry, I just muted myself. You said it. Repeat.
this one is so I had them flipped. So this is the table with the sundial. The other
Okay.
table is actually
Yeah,
a
I'll go this one.
it's like a map table. It's just sort of a map of Zelzibar, and there are certain areas that are like circled, or there are like chess pieces that are placed in certain areas. You see, as right now, there are areas all along the places in the north. So Solheim, Hrist. There are certain in like empty areas that in what seem to be snow, and then there are there's one on the far right, or two in the far right, one in a place named called New Arcevis, and then there's another in a place it seems to be like in the swamp area of the continent.
All right.
then-
Go ahead. Sorry.
And then there's one more at the bottom section of the map in a place called Mont Delancey.
Okay. I will take out a piece of paper and my ink and quill, and I will try to recreate a rough sketch of
Okay.
what I see.
I'll say with I won't have you roll because it's not like you're trying to rush it really. So I'll say you successfully.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get like the names of the places and what's like the certain pieces that are like stuck into the map and whatnot. Just to
that gets done. Arthur and Dalen, did you roll your investigation and stuff?
Yeah, I got 15.
Sorry, I did not rolling it. Ooh, 25.
25.
than
Arthur, as
15.
you search the table, the top of the table, and there are a number of just research books that are sort of out. Someone like Astral Body, they're like similar to the books from Kaku. They're just different arcane school books, some health books. Dalen, 25. As you go and search around, you search down the drawers and check, and as you pull up the bottom drawer, you search and you look around, and it's an empty drawer. First drawer in this entire place is empty, and you sort of look around, and you reach around inside, and you place your hand up, and you feel this paper that is stuck to the top of the bottom drawer.
I'm just gonna try and pull it gently so it's not like ripping if I can help it.
Okay, you take it down, and actually, you're probably the perfect person for this. You take it down, and it's one page of sheet music. It seems pretty simple, Make a goodness. What's a music check? Make a to read. Make a
Performance?
It's not to play. So make
Oh,
a
right.
history check, or just make a base intelligence check.
We're gonna go for the history plus 7.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that up.
17.
Okay. Recalling some of the notes on your violin, or your what instrument is yours?
It's a violin.
Violin. It doesn't seem difficult to play, though it doesn't seem to be violin sheet music. It looks like you've been around. High history check too. It looks like a piano sheet music, and it's at the top. The name at the top is called Adrian's Lullaby.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like. Well, I usually say piano, but there's an organ upstairs, so organ sheet music.
For what?
It says its name is Adrian's Lullaby, and it was hidden with some care.
Why would you hide that?
I don't know. I think the only way to be able to tell. Well, first, let me try something. I'm going to take out my violin,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try quietly playing it.
Just the violin, or the sheet music on the violin?
I'm gonna try playing the violin with the sheet music. Like, I'm gonna try playing the sheet music with the violin, basically.
Okay.
What's rope?
Make a performance check.
Ooh, good lord. 9.
9. You are it's kind of rough at certain places, but you're able to play sort of the bass melody of it. It's sort of it's a calming song. It's not too piercing of the ears, but you play it. Nothing happens, but you are able to play it on the violin.
I'm just kind of like get it done, and well, I thought that might be the case. If there's something special that's going to happen with it, I imagine probably going to have to play it upstairs.
Well, that means Adrian will come out of his room, so doesn't seem like an option.
I could put him to sleep.
Seems like a really bad idea, doesn't it?
Well, if he's already asleep and I cast sleep on him.
Well,
And he
he
wouldn't
just ran
wake up.
down here, didn't he? Well, maybe that was him.
Well,
That was his
maybe
dragon.
wait. Yeah, that's true. We could maybe wait. I don't know.
How long would he be asleep for?
He would be asleep. I think it's an hour. It'd be probably like an hour.
And you'd have to see him to cast it?
Yes.
Well, we'd have to cast it later, I assume. I don't think he's asleep right now.
Actually, I lied. It'd be a minute. It'd be probably just enough time to play the music.
Does he wake up as soon as it's done?
Yes. Yeah, he would.
How
Possibly.
How softly can you play a piano?
How softly can I play a piano? You can play a piano very softly. How softly can you play an
Ooh.
organ?
An organ.
Not
What's an organ?
softly. I've never played one. I know what they are, but basically, imagine a piano hooked up to pipes to play as loud as possible.
And it's a lullaby? That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
We'll keep that. And we'll keep looking. I don't know.
What's your
I've
next?
all the time I've been here, I've never seen a way down, right? I didn't even know there's something below the castle.
No.
Okay.
One last thing I did want to check on. It's been quiet out there for a minute, so maybe it'd be fine to go check the other room. That fireplace, there was probably a switch still, I was thinking.
Right.
Maybe a way down? The conjuration
maybe.
magic of the fire protecting it. There was no soot above it.
Hail.
either.
That's enough for me. Let's go try it. What do you...
Let's.
Yes. I have business to attend to. Opens it. Alright. Coast is clear. And,
What did Nico find down here, by the way? He said he was looking around down here, I think.
I didn't touch anything.
Oh, you didn't look though? Like through it?
There are a number of books down here that are just sort of, in general, other than the ones Dalen snatched, there are pretty much just knowledge books. They are like history books. There are some fiction books. Most of them are non-fiction, even to the degree of like old war stories. It's not just things about information and studying, but it's also just like whenever she needs to sit down and read. There are a lot of things around here of that nature as well. Yeah. If there's anything specific you're looking for?
No, I would just wait till they came out.
Okay. Door opens. As you guys head your way back towards the dragon, we go back upstairs to Fauna and Taiga. Make an investigation check for me, Taiga.
Another one?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
what, did I have you roll one beforehand? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was 14. And you said
Yes, that's what it
there's
was.
stuff
Right,
there,
right,
but it's
right,
going
right,
to take a
takes some
while.
time.
Yeah.
So in looking around, on the top level of this organ that seem very worn, like they are clicked a few times too many since its use. Some of the other ones are also, done, but this one is like it's like the top is, or the key, the note itself, the key itself is a little like they're normally like a white. This one's sort of like a tannish yellow, just barely miscolored, but with your eye and with Fauna's help.
I'm gonna jump out and like go around to the back, see if I can squeeze into any place, or like
That's crazy.
look down underneath, or
That's crazy.
just follow my
Bridge cat
nose.
activities,
Just follow
bro.
my nose, you know.
Make a dexterity check. Or acrobatics, I guess. I guess it would be dexterity anyway. Unless it's different. Nah.
Dex.
Nah.
You said athletics?
I said if
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Oh, that's just Dex?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a 7.
7. So you get down and you try to squeeze behind and you get halfway through and your butt gets stuck. But though you can't get back,
What?
okay. But you can't get back. You do see that there are a number of like contraptions from this piano, from the back of it, that lead down through the floorboards.
Oh.
You can't like get back to.
Wait, is
you
Fauna
can-
stuck?
No, you can get yourself back out. But you can't get in any further.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'll go back and go. And then I'll come back and I'll hop on and then hop back in the little
Lucy
jacket pocket.
comes over and says, cause she was searching in this area, but she didn't see her. But she comes over and she says, what'd you find?
Well,
Where'd you get, oh,
Fauna here seems to think there's something with this piano. Maybe it's something with the contraption, and these keys tell me that we have to play something specific.
something specific. She starts to check it underneath the piano.
Actually, can Taiga do Kiwami Eye to see if he could figure out the order? Or is that too crazy?
The order, I don't think you can find the order. Because it's you could.
But he knows these keys are supposed to be pressed, but in a
Yes,
specific
it's,
order.
Assumedly, it's a song that only surrounds 4 or so keys. At the very least, these are the main, the primary keys.
Okay. He goes, maybe there's a. Unless she did it by memory, but maybe there's a reference sheet or something.
Sheet music.
Brennan,
Yeah.
what's the floor?
What's the floor?
Yeah, what's the floor made
What's
out
the
of?
floor?
It's made of wood.
Stone?
It's made of wood.
Oh, wood, huh?
Home Depot.
Rats.
It's made of wood. It's made of wood.
All right.
Lucy says, "Yeah, if only there was some sort of like, sheet music or something. I feel like I'm right on the cusp of something great.
Maybe we gotta keep looking. We haven't looked at all the rooms yet.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, I don't know. What do you want to do? Keep looking around? You got a room in particular? Try and find sheet music.
Maybe the kid has something. I'll check his room. I'm assuming he has a room here.
Yeah, but I think he's also in it. You can get in and out without.
It's in this room. I don't want to risk it. I'm really not getting confident with my abilities anymore.
Hey, from what I've seen so far, you're pretty good.
Yeah, it's thanks to this as he shows the amulet.
Nah, it's more than the amulet, but nonetheless, I understand you would be safe. I could go run to the others and see if they found anything.
Okay, do it quietly. I'll check. There's this other area we haven't checked right over here. Like over here.
Yeah, left and the right.
This area?
Check.
Okay.
Your choice.
Okay. I'll go over. Hold on. I will go over here,
Okay.
assuming that Lucy goes down. Faunus with me still.
Lucy does go on down. You go into this room, and it is a botany room. There are these 4 like large plants, and a table in the middle of. It just seems like botany study. You don't even need to make a roll for this. You try to look around, scan around. There is a paper, or it has papers that have a lot of a description of these plants. Looking at them, they seem to be from different biomes, different dimensions, different planes. They just seem to be. It seems to be a botany room of. She's trying things out, trying new things, trying to find a new. Especially from looking at some of the pages, finding a new formula, trying to find some sort of way to use these plants for her. Who knows?
Yeah. Did she make any vials or anything?
On the table, there are a few. Yes.
Can I make an insight check on any of these plants or any of these things that he's opening up and looking at as a plant major?
Yeah, as a plant major, make an insight check, trying to figure out like what she's trying to do.
Yeah,
Plant
I
major
should
plants.
also I should be able to now this is completely up to you. I can converse with
Okay.
plants.
Okay.
Can I do that in animal form?
Is it an ability or is it a spell?
It is a feature. I gain the ability to converse
I think
with many plants and many fae.
I think you would be able to in cat form.
Okay. Well, whenever we're looking at plants, or we're looking at just like notes of them.
Taiga is looking at if you look on roll 20, Taiga is looking at
Yeah. I'm at the table right now. I'm
yeah.
just looking at the
He's
table.
looking at the table, but there are a bunch of plants, large.
But feel
plants
free
that
to
are
jump
around.
out.
Okay, I'll jump off and I'll go to one of the plants and whenever Taiga's done doing his thing.
Yeah, Tiger wouldn't care if you do that, or if you
Okay.
jump out. Yeah, he wouldn't care.
I'll jump out and I'll go to a plant and
He trusts that you're doing something.
now I can't. It says converse. I don't know if that means understand. I think. Okay, wait. So in addition, plants can understand your speech and gain the ability to decipher, and you gain the ability to decipher their noises and motions. So I can so I can't hear them back.
Yeah,
I can
but
just
you
understand.
can understand
So
what they're
I will say, hey, how do I get down there? How do I get beneath us?
Okay. So in saying that,
I think a plant would know that.
If they're just like,
yeah, they
like they point in a direction.
the trees sort of blow towards the staircase.
Not towards the organ, towards yeah.
No,
towards
well, you said below.
yeah, below.
They might think it's
Okay,
just like the first floor.
I'm gonna down more.
Oh. And they start to
That's crazy.
they start to blow towards the organ, and no, I don't know. They've never seen anything else. They're kind of stuck here. So they kind of,
Okay, I'm just a
they
plant,
blow
bro.
towards that, and then they blow once again to the stairs.
I'm gonna say, you want anything?
They sort of start to go like this, and sort of the symbol of water. you understand they're thirsty.
Is there any water around here?
There is a watering pail against the wall.
Okay, I'll go and I'll
Okay.
I'll go and I'll.
Stray gameplay over here.
Yeah.
And
No, I'll water these. While Tiger's doing whatever. I'm
Yeah.
watering the plants.
So Tiger, while you're looking at this, Fauna, while you're watering these plants, we'll go back to the others. You guys go out
Wow.
towards the
What a way. What a segue.
You guys walk out of the library room back towards the dragons. The dragon room. What are you trying to pick up where you left off? What are you looking for? What are you doing?
Investigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over towards the fireplace, the taxidermy and statues around it, looking for another one of those switches that I saw before,
Okay.
or something similar.
Yeah, give me some investigation checks.
I'm also I'm gonna look at the
can
heads
you help
mounted.
me?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do your own thing?
I'll help you.
Okay.
Yours is
Does-
way higher than mine.
I want to look at the fireplace. Does it look solidified there? Or does it look like it can move?
Make your own investigation check. What'd you roll,
It's
Dalen?
very good you helped me, Logan. Natural
Okay.
20 for a 27.
Natural
16 for me.
27. So Estra, it looks like it is stationary, like it can't. The fireplace itself can't move.
Okay.
Dalen, natural 20, huh? You look at the flame, and you know for a fact, like as mentioned before, it's not supposed to be around. It's not supposed to. It doesn't just burn here. It doesn't come from these coals. It isn't lit here. So you look around, and you kind of stand back to the fireplace, and you look at the scape, and you see that there are two dragons that sit on the left and to the right. They're kind of in a perfect dichotomy with each other, and they both face forward, and you look at them both, and you walk up. Natural 20, I guess. You walk up to the one on the left. We'll say.
This is where I'd put it.
You look at the mouth of the dragon, and you see that it is black, filled with soot. And you look to the index toe in the front hand, or index finger on the front hand, I guess. And it is like it has a latch to it, not a latch, a hinge to it. Like it can go up.
Wait,
and
are you
down.
talking about the dragon heads on the wall or the ones on the floor?
The dragons? Like the full-blown dragons.
Okay. Yeah, because there's dragon heads on the wall and then there's dragons on the floor.
The
Okay.
dragons. And you see on the one on the left that one of the fingers can go up and down. And as natural 20, you look at the neck, and there are also hinges on that, and they seem like there's a lot of wear and tear, like the dragon head turns.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Everybody, this dragon, its finger moves, and so does its neck. Its mouth is covered in soot. The bottom of that fireplace over there doesn't have any, or the top of that fireplace over there doesn't have any soot. If I had to guess, it's possible that I open the switch for whatever that's supposed to be, this thing is gonna breathe that fire, and it's gonna move its head back and forth.
Hmm.
So let's all stand behind it, a good distance. Like here. And I'm going to cast Mage Hand and move it over to the index finger of this dragon statue and pull it down.
Okay.
Right.
You go over and it's down. You lift it up. You grab the finger.
Lift
You
it
lift it up, and as it is lifted up, you do see once again this puff of this black energy out from the finger. You are enough away that you feel the force of the blast, and you sort of step back, but it doesn't do any damage. And you watch the dragon head and start looking towards the fireplace. Its mouth opens up, and you watch the flames from the right half of the well, not even from the right half, just some of the flames from the fireplace are absorbed into the dragon's mouth, and then it just stops. The flames are a little lower, and it just stops looking at the fireplace.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the other dragon statue and check to see it's same. You said it was right index
thing.
finger?
Mhm.
Yep. Alright, just stay there. This one's got the same.
You go over.
I'll stand back again. pull it out.
Same thing happens. The dragon head moves over. The mouth opens, and the rest of the flames are absorbed into the mouth. The black sort of aura pulses out and dissipates, and the flames are removed from the fireplace. And as you all move forward closer to the fireplace, you see that there is a doorway behind the fireplace, but it is shut.
Is it locked?
There is no
Eskra.
door, like
Oh, handle.
yeah. It just looks like a
Eskra, can
pin.
you see any magic on it?
Do I see any magic? If my detect magic is gone, I'll use it again.
There is no detect magic on the door. It's not a magical door. It's just closed.
I'll try pushing it.
It doesn't
I'll
budge.
try sliding it.
Doesn't budge.
It might be a pull.
I'll grab into the little cracks and try pulling it if possible.
It doesn't budge.
Oh,
It's
not
maybe this is the organ.
Shall I stay down here while you guys do that?
You said Lucy walks in?
You hear some footsteps approaching as Lucy does sort of walk in. Oh, hey, me and Taiga and Fauna found something.
Hmm.
There's a
What'd you?
first we almost I don't. Oh, it was you. So the broken glass. Yeah, Adrian almost came down, but I guess Fauna took care of him. But
Good job on her part, then.
There's an organ upstairs, and me and Taiga think that Taiga thinks that there are like certain keys that need to be played or something.
I'd pull out the sheet music. Like
Perfect.
this?
Yeah, just like that.
Dalen, you're the musician. Do you need to play that? Or Nico, can you play piano?
No.
Okay.
I can try playing the piano. You guys want to stay down here? Keep an eye on, and I'll kind of point at the door.
Wait, what about the noise and Adrian? And the
Who else?
little dragon thing.
Well, as far as Adrian,
No, Finn.
I was gonna say we can have some way to muffle the door so sound doesn't get through, which I think I was gonna say. I don't know how we do.
How do you
Kill him?
muffle the door?
You're gonna think you're gonna kill him again?
That's also an option, but I mean, we can.
It's not.
Do you have like
Put my head into my hands.
Do you have like a silent spell? Is there a way we can like mute the sound of the piano? From what it sounds,
I know that there's a way to, but I can't.
Because it doesn't sound like we need necessarily the sound of the piano. It's more. It sounds like it's the keys themselves, right?
Well,
This may be stupid, but if you cover the top of the horns, will it stop the sound from coming out?
no, but you might be able to disconnect the keys.
Anyone
Well, I
know
think
how
the
to
keys might need.
Yeah,
might
but
need
if you
click.
press the keys,
The
it
keys
should
have to click to
unlock the
activate
mechanism.
something. Yeah.
The mechanism. Yeah.
Well, if
Look,
do certain keys go to certain pipes, may be able to plug those. Really? Right here?
where else? Look,
Is it possible to just knock him out?
No.
That
No,
doesn't seem
it's-
like a good idea.
can we move him?
I mean, can you take his door handle off so he can't get out?
We can do that.
Will he be able
Well,
to get
you
out?
I don't know the boy. If it's
Well, he's a boy.
Is there a window?
I don't know.
Look, I can make
I
it so
think
we
there's
can't
a
get out the door.
Dalen, did your eyes see a window?
There was a window.
Look,
Oh, it's second floor. Is he gonna jump? I don't.
I say we just go ahead and ask questions later.
Let me go up,
Um,
and we'll figure it out because we're gonna have to.
Should I come up too, or no?
Up to you. We got
Do
to
you have a way
right?
Taking care of him.
No.
Could you go in as looking like Esmeralda? Tell him she's playing.
I mean, this is the difference between a guard that I could barely fool and her son.
He's a
I'm
boy.
glad you couldn't fool.
Guards I couldn't fool, and
I
her
meant-
son.
I meant to say this a long time ago. I would have dropped the armor disguise almost as soon as we got in.
Okay.
Mm.
Well.
I mean,
Eskra, why don't you
I
stay
mean-
down here and keep an eye on the door?
Galen, could you
Arthur, you come with me.
could you disguise as like a maid? I mean, if a maid plays the music, it's not
I don't
all
have
that
any way to
weird.
disguise my clothes. But I can disguise, and I'll kind of like wrap the cloak around me and like turn it like.
There's
Oh God.
before that, there's servants' chambers, I think, to the left of where we entered. Maybe their
You're
chests
right.
have some clothes.
Let me go.
What do we need clothes
Arthur,
for?
come with me. I'm gonna try
For him,
turning into a
he's-
maid. I don't know,
A maid
or
that
just
plays the organ.
What's Adrian gonna do? Condemn her? I don't like.
think about his mother.
What is he gonna do? Report her to the guards?
Let his
Like,
mama know. I don't know if he has anybody. To do
she's
that.
not here. Oh, right.
She
I
could
don't
be
know what
ready to
option we
teleport
got.
We
here.
try. I got no.
I don't know what option
Clearly,
we
you're not
have.
trying to do it. I think we
Nope.
just. You said you put her to sleep. Him to sleep.
I
For
could
a
charm him.
minute? He's no. That's a bad idea. If you can,
Well, let's walk and talk, please.
okay. If yes, we'll walk.
Let's go.
If Tyga can distract him, you can sleep him without him seeing you. We put him in his room, take the door
Is the
handle off,
boy asleep?
play the keys.
The boy's ready. Is he?
I don't know. He ran down here, didn't he?
I don't know. Let's just go.
Lucy just said he went back. All right, let's go. Let's go.
I'll walk up. Wait, Eskra,
Yeah,
can I? You have a pen or a pencil or something? Can I borrow?
I'll hand him my ink and quill.
I'll return it.
Thank you.
It's for later. And then I'll come with.
I'm gonna head over to the servants'
my penance for my crime. I want to turn toward the coffin. Is it like a sarcophagus where the top has to slide off?
No, it looks like it is a coffin that can be opened from the side, like a coffin, a casket. It can. It's like a latch.
I'll have to take the helmet off and put it to the side. She looks disgusted. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna open it.
Okay. You open it.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm gonna open it.
So you open it.
You open it. It's empty.
It's just a showroom, Arthur. Just like everything else in the city.
I need to get out of here.
I'm gonna walk out.
Okay. So
I wanted to do a. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to do a quick once over to see if there's anything that I noticed out of the ordinary in here, real quick as well. After Arthur walks out.
out of the ordinary, as far as what the room is. No.
Yeah,
Everything seems equally creepy and eerie, but nothing seems like,
Sticking out. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll head over to the organ as well.
He says, "Okay, so what's the plan?"
And so everyone's back up, like Taiga, Fauna here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole gang's back together, except for Landry and Stream.
The boys are back in town.
And that's
Oda out here with these freaking transitions.
You found something.
not well, the sheet music, and I'll kind of like hold it up. I think I can play it too, but we have a problem.
The boy.
We have a guest. The boy.
You have any ideas?
Well, I could put him to sleep. I could charm him. Arthur, I said that maybe I could dress like a servant and try and confuse him, delay him. Maybe you can distract him in the room. I could put him to sleep. Give us just enough time to play it real quick and then go back.
If that's the options. Well, I can see. I can take a look and see what the kid's doing right now.
How? Isn't his door closed?
Fauna will jump out. Are we near the organ or we're not?
You guys
We're near the organ.
Yeah, you're like right in front of it, and that's sort of
Okay,
open area.
yeah. Okay, so Fauna will jump onto the organ and she'll look at everyone. She'll go, but won't actually play it, and she'll go.
You want to play it?
The boy does know that there's a cat here.
The cat that can play the lullaby his mother plays to him often.
I feel like that's a little bit past suspension of disbelief at that point.
There are smart cats over here.
Fauna, did he think you broke the stuff? Okay, if this cat went into the jewelry room, broke the glass, and then played perfect piano with its paws, I think he might kill it.
I will move over, and then I will the ones that look like they're worn, I'll like rest my hands on each of those, and then I'll do that.
You hit like all of them.
He can probably hit all of them after he played a lullaby.
Or you could get on it
Okay.
and walk across it. It'll probably look better if you're not leaning up on the keys. I mean, do you know how to read this music?
Who are you asking that to, Tefana?
Tefana.
Yeah.
He'll see the sheet music.
I'll hold it up. Can you play an instrument? You know how to read sheet music?
Can't you just
Then I don't think that's an
Mm.
option.
Can you just point them out?
Well,
Just-
wait. I'll go over to the organ and kind of like She pointed to the 4 keys that are like worn, and I can read on the notes like where those would be essentially, and I wanted to see like what the sequence of this would look like.
It is a
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. It's essentially like that. It's not like it's probably like a 12 note line. It's just
Is each note only played like once?
each note's only played
Or is it
once.
multiple times?
There's no chords. There's nothing like that. Each note's only played once, which gives you the sense that it is only made for an entrance. It's not made for an actual song. Which also would make sense as to why when you tried to play it, it didn't sound too perfect.
Great, yeah. So each note is only played once, and they're in this order, and I'll point, 3, 4, 1, 6, or whatever it is,
Do I have to roll a history to remember that?
So you have to remember 4 notes in the order.
4 notes.
No, I thought. Oh, is it only 4?
It's not.
You only played once.
It's 4 notes, but I thought I'd have to like go back and forth between.
No.
Yeah.
There's 4 notes that need to be played, but the song's probably like 12 notes long. So she'll have to like.
So I'd be like.
So I got to remember 12 notes.
Yeah, and then
I got to remember the order of 12.
So
Yeah.
No.
Well, you could also. I mean, you could remember, or you guys could just like point to which one needs to be done. You can just go back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was pointing at them and say, it looks like if what you're saying is true about the 4 notes, then all that matters in this song are those 4 notes. If you play them in the correct order, just those 4, you don't need to do the rest of the song.
No. There are 4 notes. The song, let's say the song consists of C, E, G, A. There are only 4 notes. There are only those 4 notes, but the song is like C, G, C, A, B, C, G, whatever.
Oh,
she has
so
to
the whole song is those 4 notes?
Yes. She has to play the whole song, but it's only consisting of those 4 notes.
Yeah, you can't play that off.
And she can't play keys in between them, or else it'll probably throw it off.
Who are you asking, bro?
I'm asking Brandon Donovan Dunbar.
Asking the DM how to solve the puzzle.
Brandon, how do we do this?
This wouldn't be a hard puzzle if there wasn't somebody we're trying to alert. We don't have an option then. This whole song is going to be those 4 notes. You can't play off a cat playing the song that presumably named Adrian's Lullaby he's probably heard. We're gonna have to put him to sleep or charm him or something.
What are you doing?
Then should we just lure him out of the room?
If Nico plays his drum in a different room, and then Adrian walks out, Dalen, you could hide in a corner where he won't see you, and you could sleep him. And then we could put him back in his room, lock the door, and play.
Wait, so what if I thought he was already asleep?
Did he go back to sleep?
Let's go check on that.
Well, yeah.
I'll shake my head.
If we open the
You know what?
door,
Tyga's gonna go to right at the front of the door of the room and like just listen.
Okay. You go to the front of the room. You listen. It sounds silent.
He just looks. Is anybody near him right now? Is anybody near Tyga?
Oh, by Adrian's room?
I wouldn't have followed you.
Okay.
I
We'll
wouldn't.
just go like this. He just said. Silent.
While they're discussing this, I would have gone. Is there like a surface to write on?
You can go into that room by Esmeralda's door, or you could just like press it against like the corner. of
I'm
the
just
podium.
I'm just gonna go like on the other side of this wall and push it against the wall and write.
Okay.
I'm gonna scrawl some things on the Esmeralda files with the ink and quill, and then I'll tell you after session what it was, and then I'll pack it all back up. Go back in.
Okay.
Then, oh sorry. The Tiger
So if
come
we're
back?
gathered outside there and Tyga's told us, then I should. Okay, he doesn't have to be awake for me to put him to sleep, and that should mean that he just returned to normal sleep when the sleep spell is done. It's just that in that 1 minute time frame, nothing, unless you went over and slapped him, would wake him up. We also have the dragon we have to cast it on.
dragon.
The pseudo dragon that was with him.
Oh yes.
Can we just close it in the
that
room?
door? Yeah.
Yeah, let's close it.
Yes, he's in there right now.
Let's just close it right now, right?
Yeah.
Peggy, can you? Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Taiga can just like open like really quietly to see if he's sleeping or not.
Tiger, before you go on. Can you put these somewhere in his room where he won't see them immediately if he wakes up? And I'm gonna move my hand toward you. It's the manila envelope with the Esmeralda files on it. And then on the front, shoot, what would it have said? It wouldn't have said anything, but on the inside it would have said stuff. So I would have just the manila folder.
What's the purpose of this?
I wrote things for him in there. He's not going to understand, but these are legal documents showing who his mother really is. I have to cling to hope that he'll understand at some point.
Are you
This
sure
is
you
a
want to do
lead.
this?
This is a lead. He won't believe me. Maybe he'll believe the files.
Okay,
He needs to know.
I'll honor your wish.
Thank you.
Okay, Taiga's he's gonna open the door. Stealthily, quietly, gnome-like.
You go to open the door and it's locked.
It's locked, okay.
You're trying to pick it? Or
Oh yeah, he gets his little kid out.
okay. Roll
He's like,
sleight of hand.
why did I? He's
You
like,
could just slide the
of
notes under
course,
the door.
why
Can
would it
I
not
give
be
him the
unlocked?
help action as a cat?
As a what?
As a cat.
What do you? How you
Wait,
gonna
what?
help him?
Pawing at the lock.
No,
Giving
I was
support?
I was gonna be on top of his hand.
I'm gonna
Well,
go and
that's-
say no.
What am I
I
rolling?
think that gives him
Sleight of hand,
disadvantage.
sleight of hand.
Okay.
I was gonna be biting him.
Scratching, meowing, just general being loud. So it could be-
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. I got a 13.
13.
The lock's so mid, right? Super mid.
You put the lockpick into the door. You. It pops open.
Oh my gosh, just barely, probably.
You look inside and you
Oh.
see the young boy sprawled out in the bed.
He goes to give the signal that he's knocked out.
Dalen will also approach
Phoenix
with just his
behind.
staff. And here's the sequence of events. I'll just look at Taiga and I'll be like, point at the staff, point at him, and then I'll hold up mouth 1 minute. I'm gonna go I'm holding up.
Wait.
Oh no!
Dalen, shouldn't you
You
play
can't
the
say
music?
anything, Arthur. Sit down, be quiet. I'm just kidding.
Alright.
Okay,
What are you
good,
saying?
good,
Sorry, what are you
good.
saying?
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
No,
Go. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't
but
tell you.
first out is I've heard that whole Arthur thing, so I'll just wait till Taiga puts down his little folder. Actually,
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, do
hiding
that.
these stuff. Yeah.
And,
and then when he comes back over, like he's gonna exit, I'll do and I cast sleep.
Okay. Cast the
I guess
spell.
immediately going to the door where the dragon's kept, and he's gonna lock it
Okay.
just in case.
All right, and
Do we lock his door back and then close it so he thinks it was all a dream?
No.
Can
No,
Taiga
yeah.
lo-
Let's leave the door wide open.
Yeah. It was all a dream, and Arthur's freaking notebook is inside of his room now.
Bro, I said
No,
put it
but-
somewhere where he wouldn't immediately find it.
Yeah, I hit it.
What'd you roll, Galen? What'd you do?
5d8. Let me find it. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Don't get an 8. Or don't
I just
get a
need to
5.
get 2 or 3 of these real quick, so that way it's actually like
myself and I.
Do we
taking
think he has?
30 minutes.
What
we
kind
think
of
he
song
has-
is that?
So the
Guess
highest
what?
you can roll is 40. God, I have more than 40 health.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you're
so
also
level
level 7. So
Yeah, but he's the son of a freaking god.
Son of a plum.
What? Son of a god.
that's 15 plus
Bro, if this guy has more than 20 health, we're absolutely cooked.
22.
Yeah, I feel like this guy's
22 health
secretly-
total.
Here it is. 22.
I feel like it's secretly.
It's absolutely chopped if this guy's more than that.
And it
That's
is
almost-
verbal, so I'd have to go sleep.
Sleep, my baby.
So you cast through your violin,
I cast through my staff.
through your staff. So you hold your staff out, and the turquoise teal arcane energy glows at the top, and then it disperses.
As soon as it hits, I'm gonna wait like 2 seconds to get a read on if it worked or not. Is any movement after he heard me say sleep? Any twitch?
You screamed it.
He lies asleep.
All right, I'm running to the organ. Well, not like sprinting, but like tiptoe running, as quick as I can.
And do you leave it open?
Floorboards.
No. We're closing that behind.
Lock it.
Keeping-
Lock it and close
Can,
it.
Locking
can,
it
can,
on
can
the inside.
Tyga lock it from the?
Yeah,
You can just lock it in a sec.
Just a
I'll
knob,
leave
right?
that to Tyga while I go to the organ.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just play it as quick as I can.
Make a performance
Try
check.
and keep it quiet as much as possible, but I'm just
Make
like.
Make a performance check.
Don't mess up.
Oh, I did not mess up. That is 25.
25.
19.
Bro, it's 12 notes. That'd
You
be
play,
nice.
you play the notes within the key of the song.
Bro,
The
Beethoven
right
style.
notes. The organ blares.
I'm heading downstairs.
Eskra, you hear
Yes.
the
Oh,
organ
yeah.
blare from above, and you watch as the doors behind the fireplace. You hear all the gears turning inside the wall. You see a staircase that leads down.
I turn towards Fennec. Shall we?
Oh hell. Let's wait for the rest and let's go.
All right.
Maybe I
As
should-
soon as it's done,
I headed out.
Yeah.
I don't want to
I'm
be seen.
tiptoeing, sprinting away until I think that it's far enough where I can just
Sprint?
run.
Okay.
Like,
You
yeah,
guys
sprint.
haul your way back towards Asker and Fennec.
Tyga will go last just to make sure nothing happens. Just another lookout.
Everything seems fine. As you run down the stairs, Tyga, Herbert, guinea pig form, comes running towards you like this, file in his mouth, dragging it behind him. As he comes up, sees you guys are running, he quickly scurries up your leg, says, "I found this one, boss. I know you're kind of in a hurry, but I got it."
Tyga just whispers, "Thank you."
Take it. Bag. You guys head off towards the staircase. All of you running. Running.
Oh, wait.
Dodging people's feet.
You know what?
You
Shut
see
up.
that Fennec says, I think you guys did it. You see the ominous staircase that leads downward into the cave. Into the bottom of the basement.
Well,
Okay.
let's go.
Let's.
I'll,
hopping in Tyga's
I'll head in
pocket.
first.
You hop in Tyga's pocket, then
Yeah.
you'll notice some
no.
I just gonna look at him, I guess.
There is this ominous energy to these chambers.
Are we changing anything on roll 20 or leaving it?
Yes, it will change. There is this ominous energy to as you walk down these stairs. Every footstep down these stairs echoes and bounces off of every wall. It is gloomy, dark. You can hear little bits of water or some form of liquid that drips and slides down the walls. It is gray. Your feet, it feels like you are walking on not jagged cobblestones, but like gravel. As you walk through the bottom here, you see that there are piles of puddles of water and liquid that sits around. The smell is like, it smells sour, unkept. It smells dirty. There is a looming, oddly enough, like purple fog just in certain areas. It is unpleasant, to say the least.
Oh, frick.
Gonna activate detect magic once again.
No magic.
How's that?
In this
No magic.
this immediate area. No magic.
It's like a boss battle.
Can I prepare? I'm gonna prepare a bonus
smell a
action
boss
to
battle.
exit out of Wild Shape.
Okay. In case something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Or anything pops up. Okay.
I'm at the ready as well.
So you have the schematic of down here, so you kind of have an idea of what is this place looks like. You see in front of you. You see a pathway in front of you. One to the left, one to the right. Where do you guys go?
I'm gonna head forward. I'm gonna start walking.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Guess we'll funnel in.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna split up.
Yeah, I was about to, yeah.
Any magic I feel as I walk into the
The
room.
necromancy cave doesn't feel like a safe area.
No, it does not.
So, as you exit this chamber, seemingly like this chamber you spawn in come down the stairs from is like a storage chamber. All the undead
secrets.
creatures she plans to reanimate are just sitting in the corner. As you walk further and you see the outskirts of the darkness, you see skeletons approaching dust, piling up in the corner. You go into this new room. You find a stone altar that sits in the center, stained with blood and surrounded by some dark runes. Black candles are positioned around the altar, and a faint smell of death permeates and dances around the room. Whatever happened in this chamber that you're walking through right now is, to say the least, sour. You hustle your way through, not trying to stay here for very long. There is magic in this area, but it's not an item. It's just remnants, stains, whatever took place here was so strong, or happened so often, that it's just there's no choice but for the arcane remnants to stain the walls. You keep heading through. There's a path to the left and a path to the right. And this section right here, as you walk through, you see the long, narrow hall connects to the other parts of this basement. It's adorned with disturbing murals depicting her family. There's one of her. There's one of an odd man, human. Long, curled hair. She's in it too. They hold hands, but they look, facial structure, they look similar. There's one of her and Ranthran. It looks like she's wearing a large, beautiful dress. It's in black and white. It's hard to tell by color, but Ranthran as well wears a beautiful tailcoat. Perhaps this was a ceremony. You see Adrian. You see her and Adrian together. He seems to be wearing some form of school-like attire. He's well dressed. They're both well dressed. And she is smiling beautifully. And her face is scarred. There's a left, there's a right. Which way do you go?
Maybe go left.
I have a question real quick.
Talk to me.
Was there Is there like a lever by the entrance to close the entrance / open as well?
There would be.
Or is it just
There would have been
okay?
a lever to close the entrance.
But would Tyga know if he closes it, he can open it back again?
It looks
Would
like
he know by?
Yeah, from down. You can
Okay.
close and open. So
He'll close it just in case.
it's closed. Left or right?
I say left.
Left it is.
Yeah, I think everybody's just following Esker right now.
This must
Yeah.
be
Eskra seems.
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
must be her and her brother. The one they talked about in the files.
Go through this room to the left here.
All right. You walk past this room, and it's closed. There are cell-like doors. They're there's movement behind these cell doors. You see, as you get closer, there are about 4 children that are inside of this inside this cell door. They look at you and they, can I, a young girl, with sort of a bobbed haircut, with the backside is kind of pulled a bit. She seems to be wearing like decent clothes, to be honest, but they are stained. She comes in and says, "Can I help you? Who are you?"
What are you doing in here?
"Working,
Doing what?
cleaning, preparing."
Who brought you here?
The Lady Altair, Master, Mother.
Would you be free of here if you could?
Wait, is Dalen still disguised? Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. Just kidding.
Yeah. No. I mean, I did never drop it. I never made the decision to.
Oh, you did?
As of
Okay.
right now, we probably would still look like Esmeralda.
As you walk up, they, sorry, Miss, Tyga, make a perception check for me.
Okay. What's my modifier against? Oof, only a 10.
10. It takes a while during this conversation as Esmeralda walks up. The 3 others, children, 2 boys and another girl, walks up, and there's something about the other girl that walks up that seems familiar to you, but you can't put your finger on it immediately.
It's your daughter.
She is a human girl, seemingly, sort of pulled back brown hair. They say, Miss, do we have anything to do for you today?
I'm going to cast minor illusion on myself to conjure the puff of smoke and shift back into my normal self.
Okay. Shift back. Well done, Miss.
I'm not your miss. I'm not Lady Altair.
Intruder.
No, wait.
Intruder.
Do you not think that this place is bad?
What is bad?
Did you grow up here?
Yes. From birth.
Do you know what the sun is?
The ball in the sky.
You've seen it?
Somewhere. One of the boys steps up. The mist doesn't like intruders. Please leave.
We're not intruders. We're here on
Guests.
duty.
Okay.
Would you be free of here? If you could be. Just asking.
How would I work?
You wouldn't have to. You'd be a kid.
And we'd have no purpose, so no. We wish to
You would
stay.
play.
Arthur,
Play? Fennec puts his hand on your shoulder. We got work to do, kid.
No,
Arthur.
I'm not leaving
Arthur.
you.
Arthur, they've clearly been affected in some way.
I don't care. I'm not leaving
No,
you here.
I'm not saying I'm saying to leave them. Why would you assume that?
Tyga.
What I'm saying is that
Continue. Finish.
yeah, no, what I'm saying is that their memory, something's messed with it. They know what the sun is, but they can't remember the last time they saw it. They say that they've been here from birth, but that doesn't make any sense. Look at where we are.
We need to get them out of here.
We don't have time to get him out right now. We can
Let's take care of our business and come back.
Don't make it
How many is there? 3?
4.
You 4. Stay here. Okay? We'll be back.
Okay. Tyga, as you guys are walking away, it finally clicks. Like you've seen that girl before. You take out that locket and you check inside.
Oh,
It's pretty similar.
now that's interesting. I'm gonna wait for them to leave for Arthur and Dalen and Escher and everybody else.
Okay.
Does that? I'm still in. Should I not be in your pockets? I'm just reminding you.
I mean, you can if you want.
Okay, I'm just reminding you just in case.
Okay.
They start moving forward. You and Fauna.
What do the kids think of me right now?
They're kind of just staring at you. When the boy on the far left says, "Can I help you?" Sort of got a buzzed haircut and sort of a darker skin complexion. Just, "Can I help you?"
Tyga just takes out the locket and just like kind of waving it around. Somebody notice.
B412. The girl walks over. She looks at it.
Recognize this.
That's me. Hello.
Hi. What do you remember of this?
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
Kind of puts it back in his coat pocket. What do you remember? Any of you?
Our miss raised us, fed us, taught us to be good children, and asked for our help with the duties around the house. And she clothes us and feeds us and takes us for walks around the house.
That's it. That's all you remember. And you enjoy this.
Well,
This pleases the master.
what is, well, I don't understand. We do what we do what she asks, as children should.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm sorry for intruding.
No.
I'll let you continue your work.
Well,
We won't be here. We won't be here long.
all right. Well, thank you for helping out the miss.
Yes. Tyga's gonna walk out. He's going to put like Herbert kind of close by the entrance. Like just like if they for some reason leave or something, Tyga would know.
Okay.
Continue walking. Now with like, I think in his mind there's something going on. She didn't recognize it at all.
You move past the cell. And you find a door. Not necessarily closed, but an archway. And from the other side, something sounds. You hear something different. The smell starts to have an actual interesting aroma. The aroma of, like, it's odd. It's really odd. The best description of the smell is like a citrus, like a lemon, but not like a sour lemon. Like it's been past age. But there's also the smell of it's odd to put to a word, but it's the smell of like the smell that comes off of magic, off the arcane. And what accompanies the smell is two things. The first, visual. A purple light emanates as you approach. There's also a slight blue hue from what you will see as two glass-like containers, large domes that seem to be pumping some sort of blue liquid from the walls. And at the very back, you see as you approach the back quarters, you see the ritual chamber.
Whoa.
You see these crystal vats, glass vats of this blue liquid that's being abstracted from these crystal outpours from the walls. Crystals that have been seen before from all of you at this point, quite frequently, surprisingly. These arcane crystals that jettison from the walls of this blue coloration that are being drained into its most rich form, a liquid form. In the back left, you see a table, a number of tools laid out, a number of vials, some full to the brim, some empty, some in the middle. You see an arcane sigil, a circle laid around the floor. Not teleportation, it's too small for that, but it's some sort of ritual. You find a chest with a number of spell components, gold, platinum, silver, all gemstones laid out. A spell component chest. You keep walking forward on this mat and you start to see little patches of dried blood. And as you walk closer, you see the sense of all of this humming. And it's this small, head-sized orb that is placed at the back of this chamber. It has these silver and gold rings that just orbit it, like Saturn's rings, slowly. As it pulsates, the purple light get to the bottom of the stairs. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
As will I.
You cast Detect Magic. You see it's blinding in this chamber. The crystals illuminate with magic. That's not new. Dalen, you've seen them. You've all seen them before. The lights around, a dim bit of magic. The liquid inside of these vats are blinding with how powerful the magic in here is. in this level. There are a number of circles around, but the orb in the back.
Quick question: which side's the back? Which is the front?
The back is where the orb is. The front is
Far
where
right.
it came from.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was just a little scared.
The orb blinds you with how bright the magic is from this. It sings to you with how powerful the magic is. You feel its magic through your body. It is raw arcana. And as it pulsates, some of the crystals in the wall, like a rhythmic pattern, as it pulsates, like it's moving through the chamber.
I want to go ahead and head up the stairs and get like closer to the orb so I can really get a good look at it. And is it matching the drawing as well?
Yeah,
It matches
Arthur would have said that.
pretty
Yeah.
closely to the drawing. Not the one you saw, Tiger, upstairs, but the one that you guys saw downstairs. As it
I'll be up there
sits
with you too.
circling
We'll
as
walk
you-
over that way.
As you walk
Towards.
up the stairs, you get closer, you begin to hear in your head, help me, help. Like murmurs, whispers, words, screams that all echo from this orb that dances and sits in the middle of this chamber.
Arthur,
What
that
is that?
spell. Is Arthur hearing the words as well?
Anyone
I'm
who
right
also
next to it.
begins to walk up the stairs, you do see. You also see
I'm right next.
the sigils on the ground that have been burned into the actual earth and rock, ash and rock. As you also see the blood that has been stained all around this chamber, around this orb.
Arthur, that spell.
Are there people in there?
I think.
I can hear them.
I'm gonna get like right up on the orb itself and kind of like not touch it, but kind of like reach out to it and see if it like reacts to me, if anything happens.
No, don't do that.
You reach your
I'm not
hand
gonna touch
out,
it.
and you feel your chest begin to, like something is being pulled from your body, but something
I'll
is
pull it back
also
quick.
trying to tell you to reach out towards it. And right before it takes advantage of your brain, you pull back. As you get close, it starts to grow louder. Louder.
And back up a bit too.
Is something happening, or do I have time to do something?
Nothing happens.
I want to back up a little bit, 5 feet.
Okay.
I'll reach my hand out. It needs to be destroyed.
Careful. I agree, but that is a lot of magic, and if you destroy it, I don't even know what's gonna happen.
And if I don't, then what happens?
No, we'll destroy it. We're too close. Even if this thing just exploded, and that's just if it only exploded, I imagine it would be huge. And any spells cast in here, and I point to the crystals, will be affected. God knows if that thing will have some kind of an effect on it.
Finn.
For all we know, it might consume it.
Fennec stayed down at the bottom of the stairs, just holding Lucy. As you say, he says, "Yeah, what do you need?"
How much gunpowder do you have?
A bit to blow this room to hell.
Seems like this is the area that needs to be blown to hell.
And to hell it'll go. He reaches to his pouch. What number of pouches he has within his coat. The humming of the circle, the sphere, this artifact, the echoing hums of the crystals nearby, the cacophony of noise is matched by only one new sound. Footsteps that begin to approach.
Something's coming.
I want to hustle down the stairs.
Lemmings together walk towards the cliff. One by one they climb, one by one they fall. Insignificant their deaths may be, the dead corpses will do nice for the wolves that sit below. You watch as the purple hue hits the entrance. You see this human man. Black hair slicked. A shock of white along the top. Black robes that ordain the body. Moving down towards the legs as they open up to the black pants tucked into the black with a hint of green boots. The staff sits to the right, mangled and foul, as it dances up towards and sits with a small crystal vial that sits in the middle and circulates.
Brandon, while they were up inspecting the orb, I was probably gonna look over the stuff up on the tables here. You want to do that real quick, or no?
Sorry, one moment. As I mentioned, the table simply has tools. Wait, let me see which one you're talking about.
This one
Yes, it has
and
a
this
number
one.
of tools, scissors, knives, blades that are laid out. Nothing magical. You can take it if you want, if you wish.
And on this one?
Same thing. They're just all inside the
Okay.
case this time. The other one they're laid
Gotcha.
out.
Alright.
The figure enters. Well, you know, it was quite a while. At first, I wondered how unfortunate we would be that one of the council found us, and it happened to be the old member, our old teacher of Miss Althea. But when the second one came a mere few days later, I knew something was wrong. Frostmaw, I believe his name was. There was nowhere to run to. We did our best. But that Beaumont was successful, I'll give him that. He is strong. Glint as well. I looked to my miss and I said, those children that you met before, they're up north, aren't they? So, the lady's on her way. But she is so hell-bent on that. Ranthron, maybe if I had some skin of my own peeled from your carcasses, maybe then she would pass her hand to me. So, Discordia it was, right? Children of gods, pathetic you all are. Step away from our device. Please. So the blood doesn't splatter. He looks to you, Eskra. Bring your friends, dear. Let's have a party. Let's make this a ball.
I'm gonna slide my wand out of my jacket, like sleeve here, point it towards him, and say, use command and say, grovel.
What's the DC?
Which it is a wisdom saving throw of 15.
She looks at you. Oh dear. Good attempt. You know. He reaches his hand as he looks at you. He reaches his hand to the other, towards the other side. Before I was tied into all this necromancy, I used to be a beautiful geomancer. And you see the rocks all protrude from the wall and reach towards you. By the end of this day, all of you, you will know the name Blackthorn. That's going to end today's session.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We're cooked.
Wow. He's here.
Where did he come from, bro?
Where's Zero? Come get your bounty, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, he's a dragon sickle.
Oh my.
When you guys went down, he bamfed in, and he rolled a natural 20 on stealth.
Oh, snap.
Wait, Bam.
my God.
What did
Just
Tiger
teleported
couldn't
in.
notice.
Okay.
So Esmeralda's coming. What natural means? If she's teleporting, if she comes here, we are absolutely effed.
The only thing we
so
know is
bad.
that she's on the way. We gotta make this quick, bro.
Bro, no way. There is no way. Friggin' Frostmaw, friggin'
Lint?
Stormfist,
What the
Beaumont,
heck?
all together. This council, bro, and they're. Come on, guys. Don't let us fight,
I love Glint, bro.
boys.
So what was he
Well,
saying?
I mean-
Glint and what? Glint and Kaku what? Both attacked
He
them.
said Kaku attacked him. Attacked them.
Uh-huh.
They got away, licked their wounds, and then
Uh-huh.
a day or so later, Glint attacked them, or Glint attempted to pursue them, and before Glint could properly get a massive amount of damage off or get to them, they got out of the way, and that's when they were like, something's going on.
Didn't he say Frostmaw too? I mean, for Stormfist.
Just Glint. He said Frost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
So they were the only two that they said they were gonna be sent down. So when they
If
had
only-
so they are
Oh my god.
they're healed better, but he may be a few spell slots down.
Just cross your
Well,
fingers
whatever.
because we're nice and grouped up for all those AoEs. The geomancer.
Whatever
too.
level teleport is,
I
he's
say
that
you just
spell something.
fireball the arcane crystal right now.
Bro, I was about to. I was thinking about Eldritch
Friggin'
blasting
cause
the
a nuclear
freaking thing.
explosion.
Yeah, I think it would have been really bad if I Eldritch blast that freaking orb of power.
Well, we'll see you next week when we begin with initiative. And the orb's still there. The crystal is still on the wall. The vats are still there. We'll see what you guys decide to do next week. But
Drink
now
it.
you got a full time to think about what to do.
Drink it.
Get a shield. Mini pot.
Let's look at that war room. Group
All
chat,
right.
We'll see.
I think
Is
no mini
it
pot.
Sunday yet?
We'll see.
Is it Sunday?